Not about the it just works.
Some stuff.
Yeah, can confirm. Sound there. Sound is there.
My introduction counts. I'm not doing it again. Alan's not doing it again.
Oh my god, I'll do it like 15 times. Like, being Elsa is so important to me. I'm serious over here.
So, for those of you who have actually been watching, sorry about that. For those of you who haven't been watching, go fuck yourselves. Why weren't you here sooner?
No harm.
Hello.
Why aren't you here to see all of our critical failure?
Sorry about the mistakes.
Critical failures.
Again, we've got the sound back. We are happy that we are still playing this game. And
that's right.
I'll
play.
Mark,
very happy.
Them players. Mordecai does spell things. Elsa,
illusionist, tiefling, frozen.
Elsa says, "Let it go, bitches."
And then a bunch of bards. You're caught up. A bunch of bards and a cat. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, I'd like to introduce Alan. Wait.
Please do. Introduce the hell out of me, please.
Did I do it wrong?
No.
Okay, you're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Oh, no. It's not going to be nearly as good. But he plays the bard that has captured Elsa's trust. That's what I wanted to say.
And I believe heart.
Oh.
Hello, everyone. My name is
Syndrome.
Alan Steele, and I play a character called Darius. Everyone returns to the coda. And I am a bard. And what is unusual about my bard-like presence, which is epic and large and huge and, well, frankly beautiful, is that my skin is a slight pale green color, and I have large tusks, and I, am slightly taller than most of the crew I stand about. But I do flounce about in bard clothing, which I hope disguises the half-orcan qualities that I exude, well, quite obnoxiously. I was not originally part of this crew that has known each other for several years. I, in fact, was enlisted to sing a happy birthday song to Let It Go, Elsa. And as I sang, then the party was interrupted by some sort of strange, creepy coup. And to protect myself, I engaged into this ragtag, but yet beautiful and intriguing cast of characters, and have found the apparently heir to a great deal of money and power in the group, who is also very attractive, half-elven, which I find very intriguing, as I, of course, have a half in there as well. And so I decided to stay and decided to protect this young lady who seems to be in quite a difficult quandary. I know that I've been speaking for at least 5 minutes now, and I could go on for an additional 5 because I'm a bard, but I shall choose not to, and I shall choose the person who will be concise, clear, and crisp, because that's, what they do. I will go to our friend Riss.
Precise, crisp, and Riss. Hello, I am Marcus, and I play Riss on Arista Minia. Also known as Riss. Riss is a drow who is a strategist, information broker, and he is under the employ of the family Elton. And yeah, and he died. He died last week. So there's that. So now I'm back, and trying my zombie hand.
Zombie game strong.
I tried my
And-
zombie hand in the last campaign, but I was told that it wasn't going to work out.
Is that the one where you sit on your hand for like 5 minutes and then you do the? Oh no, I got something different.
Oh, that's the stranger.
Follow that thought.
That's-
Follow that thought all the way through.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd like to know. I've never heard of this.
That's
All I have
not
to
a
say is
zombie
yes.
hand.
It's exactly that.
All right, and then I would like to pass it on to my favorite zombie who needs no introduction, the peregrine fool of a took.
Did he just log out? Oh.
And he
The
He
second,
was like, no, he's like, fuck that. He called me a two.
the
I'm out of
moment,
here.
the moment you said my name, my Zoom crashed.
that's the zombie powers.
Zombie.
I am not a hobbit.
All right, so I'm Greg, and I'm playing Peregrine Ghostwind, but just call me Grin for short. In our party, I'm one of the shockingly few humans to be found. I'm a fighter by trade, but don't let that fool you. I'm also a devilishly good lover as well. The high seas, a mug full of wine, a bed full of women is where I'd prefer to be. Well, and of course, a full wallet can't hurt either. Unfortunately for now, I'm sorely lacking in all of that. I'm also surrounded by a rather strange group of, elves and orcs and demons and cats. But they seem decent chaps, and at least it can't get any worse, right? Right?
well.
Never does.
And I think that leaves just Lucius Dalvalin left.
Well, there's also thunder in the morning.
Oh,
However,
and Thunder. I forgot if he got the internet.
The cat.
I will say that my name is Dave Jack, and I play Lucius Davalin, who is a half-elf who happens to be drow for his half-elven nature. Raised in Calamshan, hence the southern debonair that you are listening to in your eardrums. While I have been trained as a classical bard, I am not what you would call a classical bard. You see, I have been trained how to win friends and influence people in the courtrooms and the palaces of heads of state. I am meant to be a advisor to House Elton, specifically to Elsa, and we have found ourselves in quite the pickle. Thunder, why don't you go ahead and take us on home, and we can get this week's operation underway.
Yes, because his will be the most clear and concise ending.
My name is Thunder in the Morning. I am Matt. I play the Thunder in the Morning. I am Tabaxi Paladin. I am not a traditional Paladin. I am a cat Paladin. I protect Elsa, Elton. I have the sick merry man with me. They do what I say because I am the captain of the god. Captain of the god. If you don't understand me, then that's on you.
Why do I feel like you should have been like, I am smelling like a rose that somebody gave me?
I grew up in the forest of Vietnam. That's why I had a Vietnamese accent. And little Saigon, they don't know what that is. So,
of course, because Mazteca, of course, you screams out for a Vietnamese accent.
Where everybody is say, I don't know what he say like, I don't know. I don't know for you.
I don't know either.
I don't know for you, but I know for me. We do for you. That's all.
God, Matt, I love you.
You're gonna start the Vietnam War all over again.
Wait a minute, where's Jay? Jay can't make it.
He said he was on his way, and then we just kind of
Might be
haven't
on his
seen
way.
him or heard him.
All right, that's my intro.
I totally forget that you have your two retainers because this party needs more fucking people.
That's right.
So here's the thing. I have 2 retainers and Jay has 2 retainers.
Oh,
Jay's
God.
also a paladin.
Oh my
But
god.
one of my retainer is a rogue because when I die, I played a rogue.
I will say, everyone, take it easy on our beloved DM. As of course, that is additional 4 NPCs he forgot he has to pay. Just
Wait
saying.
a minute. What?
Wait, are you
What
kidding?
the fuck?
Wait, did you say take it easy on our poor DM?
Yes,
do
because
you
I want
know
brownie
who you,
points and inspiration, you fool.
do you know who you're playing with?
I do actually.
We are absolutely never gonna take it easy on a DM.
That is true. The critical fail is notorious.
And you know what? We expect no less from them.
Do we
Look,
really?
our
That's
DMs
true.
always earn all of the money.
No, I'm just talking tough, Alan.
And did you say
It was impressive, Dave Jack. I believed it.
And
I did.
Thunder, your retainers are both tabaxi as well, right?
Yes, they are both.
Wait,
tabaxi.
are you saying that we actually have a herd of cats?
No, we have we don't have a herd of cats. We have a pride of tigers.
Oh God!
So you're saying that I'm gonna be herding cats?
So
well, not me, but you know, someone.
If anybody's pregnant, they should stay away from the litter box.
All I'm saying is wait. All I'm saying is wait till you hear the rogues accent. Once
Oh, it gets better. It gets
Hold
better.
on. Let me
The
see
rogue
if
is
I
gonna
to
be-
offend absolutely everyone.
let me
so
see if I
happy about
have
this.
inspiration. If I have inspiration, it goes to Joe for the toxoplasmosis comment. Oh, I don't have it, but Joe, I would have given it to you had I have it.
I mean, brainworms would explain a lot.
That's fucking hilarious. By the way, if you're pregnant, it might not be a good idea to watch this podcast, as you might get toxoplasmosis. Just saying.
That's not how that works.
Oh, really?
That's not how any of this works.
Although we do have 5 litter boxes in this group, so I'm just saying, unless they share, which is even nastier.
Do believe. Okay. The last thing that happened, our characters were about to try to take a very well-deserved long rest. They have dispatched numerous foes, rescued prisoners, and basically expended all of their available assets as far as spells, bardic inspirations, things like this. So they were going to take a, like I said, very well-deserved long rest when Jaren, who is on his way, he is a paladin of the Red Knight, which is basically sort of a paladin of vengeance. He used his paladin mind powers and got direct information. The Red Knight was funneling his presence through him and revealed that one of these prisoners that they had rescued was not, in fact, whom she seemed to be. She had said that her name was Zebra, that she was a florist, appeared to be in her maybe early to mid 60s, said that she'd been kidnapped and tortured, beaten, didn't know why. She seemed to be very, very shooken up.
Is she a silver dragon? Because the last time this happened, she was a fucking silver dragon. And a
No,
zombie.
Vampire silver dragon.
Vampire dragon. No, she was confronted by Jaren and I believe Riss, and they used their knowledge of Baldur's Deep, asking about different florists in the area, and she initially seemed to give the right answers, but made a very critical mistake at one point in which they asked about a certain florist, and she said, "Oh yes, of course, everybody knows them. You know, they're one of the most prominent florists in Baldur's Gate." And that florist had been non-operational for a decade. So, as any florist who worth their salt, or at least any florist at all operating in Baldur's Deep, would have obviously known that this prominent florist had retired. She did not. She was obviously going off of old information and was exposed. She revealed her true form, which was that of a basically middle-aged woman drenched head to toe in blood, carrying daggers. She attacked and then immediately ran and sort of vanished. Different members of the party got shots on her as she fled, but she did make her escape.
That's not what florists look like. Women drenched in head to toe in blood.
Right,
It was only given really away when she said, "Of course I know of Pansy McRosebud Magnolia."
And we
Rhododendron.
Yeah.
Rhododendron.
Miss Rhododendron retired years ago, as anyone from Baldur's Deep would know.
A daughter Petunia did take over the business.
So there's that. But you're still wrong.
And I believe Lucius used his bardic knowledge, jack of all trades, or Dave Jack of all trades, as it would be, to try to track said assassin, and did find. Let's see if I can do this here. A trail.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Veering
bloody
left.
footprint.
Suddenly, in lieu of any real tracking ability, we'll have the bard take over as the ranger.
That's right.
Depends on which bard you're talking to. If you said that out loud, I take 2 steps back.
And there you have it. Your roll was good enough, given the damp situation, the damp climate, and the fact that there is generally sort of like small, if not standing water, slick areas, moss buildup. It's almost like tracking through mud, which very, very easy to leave footprints, mud or snow. Given that, yes, you do see these footprints leading this way.
Very interesting.
They disappear at the wall.
Yes, and I look to Riss with a knowing smirk, and I say, "Why, I believe I know where these tracks are going."
Wait a minute. Mark, I have 20 hit points. How can I be incapacitated?
No, you're not. You were healed.
Oh, you guys have confused the shit out of me.
Next time, show up, huh?
It was my birthday. I had to go. Yeah.
Right, and we could have got you an extra inspiration point, honestly, had you shown up. I'm just saying.
An extra one. As
Yes.
opposed to the one I already have.
Yeah. Yes. That's not true. I'm lying.
My thunder, I had 20 hit points.
Duck just
no.
Duck just subscribed for her 16th month in a row. 16.
God, I love you,
Ooh,
Duck
hell.
Duck!
How is
Sweet
it possible
16.
that I don't have 16 months yet I've been here for 16 months? I don't understand what I don't do right.
Well, I mean, it's just simple math. You haven't been playing 16 months with us.
No, but I've been playing longer than all through the whole pandemic, basically.
Oh, well,
I know.
congratulations
I
on your
think I missed a
16
month or
months, man.
That's awesome, Duck.
I
Is
don't know.
Duck Duck even on? I don't see. I
Yes.
don't see
Yes,
her
she
in-
is.
Hey.
And Duck, what a fabulous entrance. Yeah, she just can't enter quietly and stealthily. She has to say, "Yeah, I've been here 16 months, bitches." Just saying, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Chris looks at Lucius and responds by saying, "I concur that your conclusion is correct. Maybe you go and I'll make sure that the rest of everyone gets in behind you." Or
perhaps we.
Or Peregrine. Peregrine would probably be a better point man.
I do know that I am not I'm certainly not dressed for combat. Although I can make do, of course.
So do I have to redo all my long rest and put it back to not having a long rest?
Yes, yes, indeed. It is not a long rest. I know. Apologies for those who jumped into the long rest early, but there has not indeed been 8 hours past.
A couple of clicks and back to normal. It's all good.
Not sure what my hit points was at. I don't think it was at 18.
I don't remember what mine.
Other than that, I don't think I changed anything else.
I'm at 7 because Lucius maxed the heal roll.
That's
Critted
true.
that
Yes,
shit.
you did.
Sounds like you need to reload that chat list. Grinning Floyd.
I am. It is reloading now. So
Perhaps if it wasn't simply popped out. I'm just messing with.
I'm trying to figure out where the hell I was before our pseudo long rest here. All right, that's probably close to it.
Now,
Yeah, you were probably just about to like lay your head down, starting to dream of, large tracts of land.
Large
And,
bags of gold.
Huge.
Mark, I just
Huge.
cut mine down to I just halved it
Okay.
down to 9 because I don't remember what it was.
That's fair. Yeah, I know that was sort of a surprise. Everybody thought
Preemptive.
And to be honest, I thought that I did not see Jaren pulling that off either, and I was like, oh crap! Hey, look at this. I think he might uncover this plot, which
I think this probably happened after I left. I think
right.
Is it just me, or does everything in the map look blurry except for the whatever the little tokens?
I think that's
It's just you.
I think that's just you, man.
Greg, how much have you had to drink tonight?
Are you drinking this?
Are you drinking BAMs? Yeah.
All hopped up on sugar. I'll reload it later. Roll 20.
4 pixie sticks.
Why are we rolling for initiative again?
Fucking pixie
damn
sticks,
it.
man.
Because
I
we
fucking love them.
can't keep the one enemy we have from running away. We
So
had
we're
one
rolling
job.
Matt, what you missed, it was pretty cool. Mark did a good review. But Riss just questioned the shit out of this old woman and like finally just busted her out and pulled out his rapier and just went for the yoink.
Nice.
But missed.
Oh, geez.
And she grabbed the rapier with her hand, and then she came around and she just fucking critted the shit out of me. Like she hit me.
Oh,
I had 15 hit points, and she hit me for like, gosh, she put me at -3. I think she put me at 3 under.
Okay,
She just
so
freaking yoinked me,
Oholiyama has
and
redeemed
then took off. Oh,
Sorry.
Go
I
ahead.
didn't mean to cut you off. I was just saying that Oholiyama has redeemed a Cure Light Wounds on whoever needs it the most.
Ooh, oh, holy yama.
So
Nice.
who needs it the most?
I'm down 6 points.
I'm
Still an
under
option?
50%.
I can't tell. Are my hit points at 3?
No.
Is that my hit point? I can't remember. Is the red bar the health
Sorry,
bar?
I'm doing
on
other
our
stuff at the
token?
moment.
I think that's your
Probably
that's
red
your
is probably-
intelligence.
You just go after the low-hanging fruit, don't you, Greg? Making fun of my intelligence again. No, if the red bar is health, I need it too. Anybody got less than 3 hit points? No?
Nope.
Okay.
You can take it.
All right, I'll take it.
How can you be at 3?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe the bar is incorrect. I mean, I did take some damage in that last combat. But
I took some pretty
Um,
detailed notes.
Maybe
I mean, there was a point when you were like stuck with there was like 3 people able to hit you. That might have happened then.
I just remember that I was really like a lot closer to combat than I normally would have probably been, but like needed to rush in to throw the heel on the kitty cat. I remember because we all had to make jokes about how I had to pet it just a certain way while giving it the cure light.
yes.
So I just have a feeling that that would automatically go towards Riss, who was negative,
Lucius.
right? Was he still at negative points?
What?
No,
Oh,
no, 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 no.
yeah, his wrist down. Yeah,
No, I'm at 7.
Oh,
No,
you were brought up. Okay.
Yeah, I maxed out a heal.
Lucius stabilized me and critted the
Oh,
heal.
I see. Then it probably should go to Lucius then.
yeah. I just didn't realize that I was even like I was like, wait a minute, am I hurting that bad? I don't even remember taking the damage, honestly.
My notes from last time say Jaren hamstrung someone, Darius insulted someone to death,
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Mordecai
I
melted
did.
a face, the cat is blocking the doorway into the last room. I critted the last guy.
Yeah, I don't think I hurt anybody. I think I just got hurt.
I would like it to be said about me that with my words I melted someone's face.
Yes, you did melt someone's face with your
I
word.
do like that.
You,
I like
you
that.
straight up melted their face off in disgust of being on them. So is it? I'm sorry, cure light. Is there like any just a straight D8, or is there any casting bonus that there would normally be?
Any bumps?
I think it's straight.
Level.
I think it's
What
straight.
level are
Plus
they?
1, I believe. I think it's
Just
D
plus
plus
one?
1.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Shakalaka.
well. It depends on what flavor Fanta it is.
It's always orange Fanta, man.
It's lime.
Ooh, that's minus 4.
Oh, maxed out the hit points. Thanks, oh holy.
Oh,
ma-
nice, lovely.
Ooh.
That lime really does it for you. It's bracing,
Especially when you put it in the coconut.
but mix it all up, and then makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Grasp it by the house.
Then you
The husk.
feel better.
Of course, my brain. Where does my brain go, 80s child, but to a Muppet Show sketch? I believe there was a lime in the coconut. That's where my head went, by the way. A bunch
It
of.
puts the lotion in the basket, or it gets the hose again.
That is not where
It
my
puts
head
the
went.
lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Unless I cast that all with Muppets, which
Put the
would
fucking
then
lime in the
cause-
coconut.
Give me back my fucking
Who would
mind.
Wait, okay. If Wild Bill was a Muppet,
And move it all
which
around.
Muppet would Wild Bill be?
Fozzie Bear.
I hope Beaker.
Speaker.
the Swedish chef. Bork, bork, bork. And push the lotion into the basket. Bork, bork, bork.
I just kept picturing like it puts the lotion on its skin. Waka waka.
I think it's probably Janice who says, "Okay, right, put the lotion in a basket, okay?"
What is the plan now? You have footprints. You are doing some healing. I know there was a long rest discussed. As far as let's see,
Any other place that we can long rest other than the sewer?
No.
I feel like there's a lot of places we
Fair.
could long rest. It's a question of like, do we want to take the time to leave and try to come back, or is it imperative? Is it important that we get to this opponent before they can go warn others or something, right? Is there any reason why we need to like quick?
We're still looking for
Yes,
secret entrance
because
down here,
we
right?
have no spells.
We're
and
not-
We have no nothing.
Let's just say we're not really looking anymore.
Well, okay, so
Let's
we're
just-
taking off. We're taking off after this chick for sure, right?
Let's just say that
Yeah,
both
that's the plan.
myself,
Okay.
Jay,
Till-
Elsa, we're out of spells.
I would say a long rest would be pretty worthless if somebody who's been able to escape and tell someone else about it.
Right. So
Then I have a
we're
feeling we'd get about an hour and a half of
Lucius-
sleep, and then
before they
be
came
dead.
in.
yeah. Well, we're taking off after this chick, but once we take care, if we can capture her or kill her or whatever, then we should go back.
Then
and take a
I
long
say
rest.
amen. You're
Well,
correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
For sure.
then in that case, we can probably go to the hotel. Anyways, if you guys will, from where we were, make a left, right, and a left. There's a staircase there. The footsteps end. There's also a secret door that. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
Jaren?
No.
Oh,
Clem.
Klimt?
Clem. I'd like it all to be called to your attention that Clem, and I'll pat him on the shoulder, was the one who was able to ascertain the whereabouts of this hidden door as we passed by. And so I would like, who he also then brought it to my attention. And now because of him, we are able to continue to hunt our quarry.
And job, Stitches. Good work discovering that. He is all beat up, right? Yes, he is.
Clem?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's beat up. He's right now. He grabbed one of the chainmail hauberks of the Fists of Bane, as well as one of their spears, their shields, and their big sort of bucket helms. So he is, but right now he's also just wearing sandals and sort of stained, foul kind of breeches, and that's it. So he's looks like he's tried to equip himself as best as he could given the situation, but everything is ill-fitting, and you can tell he's certainly the worse for wear.
So there's what, 14 of us down here? There's all of the main people, and then Clem and
Clem, Vendetta, then
Clem,
then we have
Accompanying.
the followers of Thunder, who I still need to probably get in there.
Whew. So we're a
Spot
small,
and
yeah,
we are but poor lost circus performers.
yeah. Who travel in the teens. I were to guess that we would be considered a gang at this point.
That is true. There is.
I should have said I venture to guess.
So I'll kind of, I look back at Clem. So there's a door here. Is that so?
No. Oh, I thought it was. Where is that? Where it's supposed to be?
Sorry, I'm bringing you back. So back in this area here, there was. This is the door that you came through. You guys took a left here, or right, according to the screen. There is also a southern door that you left unopened, just because this was a while ago, but I'm sure your characters would realize at some point there was a door. There's also, hold on.
There's a door right here.
Thank you. Yes.
Wait,
yes, there
okay,
you go.
pull me back. Pull me back to where you are.
Yes,
lost
which is
in the
you right,
Yay.
right there.
Thanks.
And now we are right here. So I just as a refresher, since I know it's been weeks since you passed that point, but for the characters, it's been probably minutes. Maybe a half an hour to an hour at the most.
Well,
yeah,
but just because I'm sure you would probably want to know, hey, are there any places that we missed or did not?
Yeah, we also up here. We've never explored over here, I don't think.
Well, I'm sure that there will be plenty of time for exploring once we've. Right, we still want to catch this person, correct?
yes.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
we are in chase.
well,
Yes.
I believe then we should go through here.
Where?
And from where we were to the very northern wall. You know where the bodies and blood were? Okay, come back down the hallway, go down the stairs, make a right, and then a quick left. Yep, have the DM pull us there. That's what I would do. Because Lucius runs over and says, "This way."
I know the way. Follow me.
And,
You know
I want you.
All right.
Show me.
So I look back at Clem and I ask him, you said there's a door here. Or Lucius, there's a this looks like a wall to me.
Is it the magical door?
Look closely, my friend. Look closely.
I'll push on the wall.
I didn't
Sorry,
say push on the
typing
wall.
something.
I said look closely, you fool. There may be traps.
Look with your eyes, not your hands, as I say to my children every day.
Let's see. I got that. Clem, he says, let's see, hold on. Where is
Where is that Clem? Where's he gone this time? Clem, get back here.
Damn you, Clem.
I swear, that boy is always getting up to something. Finding trap doors and hidden doorways and... Well, you get the idea.
To make a plate of meat.
Like,
Making
Nice.
plates of meat.
Your New Orleans accent is improving, by the way.
that's Colonel Sanders, man.
Well, as some of you have pointed out, it's not exactly something I am learning. It's something I am relearning. Of
Clint
course, there's
said,
not a pen to be found.
yes, I
Ah,
was feeling as I was guarding the rear, as you would have it, with my spear here and my shield. I felt, I don't know, there was strange. It was almost like a breeze was coming through this particular area, although there should not be any sort of breeze as we are in a confined corridor. And then I looked over to the side and I swear that I could see some of the moss on the wall. It was almost moving as if it was through like cobwebs in a breeze. Now, I'm no expert on architecture or subterranean uh, uh, dwellings, but I'm thinking that there might be some sort of passage around here that we are not seeing.
Grin's pushing on the wall.
Grin, give me a investigation check.
And while you're doing that, I will just say that yes, Vendetta seems to believe that there's foul play here at foot as well.
I'm not investigating so much as I'm trying to push the wall open.
Right? You feel something. You do feel something give. But it's unnatural. Something is not the way it should be, but you do not seem to be operating it in the correct manner.
Okay, well, I back up. Can someone open this bloody wall?
I'll just say, abracadabra, and make no spell casting whatsoever.
I will take a look at it and see if I, however, cannot just try to push it open. Meaning, I will go ahead and investigate to find a way to try to open it. Investigate home.
There we go. Yes. You are sort of, instead of just pushing on the wall, you seem to be searching hands around the area. You do find what seems to be a small notch on one side, and as you slide your finger into the notch, there's a small depression in there, and as soon as you finger that depression,
I lose the finger, don't I?
Yeah, no, you can actually hear a very slight click and it sounds like you can hear almost like stones sliding, like a best described as maybe like two stones rubbing against each other, maybe like a lock. And as soon as
There
you
were
do
two
that,
stones that were rubbing against each other, but they were a lock.
one, the now once those you hear that kind of a grinding stone grinding sound. Once it stops, the like literally the door it there is obviously a door there, and it is on a very well-oiled hinge. It's almost just swaying, like the slightest touch and you can open it.
Now, I would recommend we travel with caution from here on out, as we have no idea what we are walking into.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Battle of the Bands. Tonight we have Finger the Depression versus two stones rubbing against each other.
My favorite.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
That's all from that's such comedic gold, and it's all from like one like little interaction.
Oh, dear Lord.
So much gold in one.
Another
little
shirt
thing.
idea.
Yeah.
I'm not plugged in. Hold on. Why am I not plugged in?
All right, so the door's open.
Indeed. Let's see. It is. How can I do this? Sorry, I am.
Ooh, excuse me.
Boy, that's going to do that whole thing. That's not good. Okay, door, yes, opens. Dun, dun, dun.
Secret.
Beep.
And there is likewise a door right here as well. Is your light working this time?
Well, it was before you stuck me in that little passageway.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, this does not seem to be working. Let me do.
Saying for those watching at home, the disrespect shown the dungeon master comes from years of knowledge, intimate knowledge with Grin.
That's right.
When we're not talking about a year or two, we're talking about
However old Mark is.
years.
So Grin, can you see that red S that's like right underneath your character?
No.
Well, it stands for sexy, so you better
Okay.
see it.
I'm going to
Well,
guess it
I was just
stands for
wondering 'cause-
secret passageway.
Yeah. Well, because I have the ability as a DM, I can select one of your tokens and hit Control L, and then I see the game map as you would see it, rather than having the DM site.
Ooh, that's
And but when I do that, I see that it looks like you can see the secret passage mark there, and I'm like, well, that's not so much a secret. But I guess the secret stuff is still secret, even if I'm looking at it. But yes, so that is what you see. Unfortunately, I cannot. I'm trying to get through to.
Doesn't smell like gas in here, does it?
It does not.
That's good.
Actually, that's a good question. Is everybody following? Who would like to follow through, because this is going to be a little bit difficult as I have.
I would like to follow. I will follow him. Wherever
I'm-
he may go.
I'm gonna leave.
As always, I keep an eye on what Elsa is doing because she seems to dictate the direction of this crew, and I want to make sure that she is safe and well protected. So I watch what she's doing, and then of course take actions that will support her movement.
He is going to have to multi-class as a paladin because that's all I can.
Also wasn't hearing anything because she was talking to her 9-year-old daughter. What do I need to know as far as
Very similar to a conversation with a 9-year-old daughter, really.
We have found a secret passage.
am I following or am I better to stay? What is my
Well, it looks like
is it
the
in
people are.
area?
Yes, it is right under here. It's right next to Mordecai.
Have we had our long rest yet?
No,
No, we have not.
not had a long rest.
We're never sleeping again. We will.
I'm tired. Every time I start this game, I'm tired.
Doesn't matter.
I feel like I need a rest.
Hey, Courtney, it's just like real life. Every time you wake up, I'm so tired.
Yep, we'll sleep when we're dead.
Okay, so I put Thunder next to Grin. Who else is going through the secret passage?
After the first two, meat shields go through there, yeah, I'll duck in as well.
You know.
And we have no one else that's trying to kill us up.
Thunder's trying to run forward.
That's incorrect. Someone is trying to kill us, but they realized that there were too many of us to take on all at once, and they ran away, and we are now giving chase.
So who's going to stay on the back end to make sure that that person doesn't come back and get us?
Well, that's the thing. We're following the person who ran away.
Oh, that's
Right.
for the person who ran away. So we are.
So we don't take a long rest, my lady, and then of course, while we are sleeping and have one guard, this person comes back with a garrison of soldiers.
So we can't sleep on top of the secret passage, and so no one can come in?
No, there will be no. They know this location far better
They'll
than
do it
me,
this
my lady.
Okay. So onward and downward we go.
I would like to sleep on top of a secret passage.
Right.
I make no comment on that, Rhys.
I would like.
Although although as a bard, I struggle because I
Yeah.
try to find rhymes with passage.
As a cat, I would like to go onward and downward. Just saying, I'm down for that.
And
Give me a message.
I'm moving characters.
Ravage,
Anyway.
kind of. It's a stretch.
I would like to
No, it's a
follow
big
all
stretch,
going out.
but it might
Yeah,
be
you
our
can
only
move
option.
your
How do we?
characters.
I think I feel confused.
Assuage, like.
Oh, where the passage is?
I would give up, darling. We really have to find some better rhymes with that
Right
one.
there. It is.
Holy shit! Oh yeah, because I saw them turn left.
Mhm.
Okay, so now we're going. Run away! Run away!
Passage.
Or
Right.
run towards our villain.
Yeah, we're not running.
Chase,
because we're not
chase,
in line
chase away!
order,
Chase
I can go
away.
as far.
We're not running away. We're running into danger.
Right.
All right, let's start this.
We always retreat into the forefront of the battle.
All right, so
I bow to you as you pass by me, Elsa. I say, my lady.
and I gave you a curtsy. Because
Oh, I love
thought that
it.
was really nice. Yes,
I got a curtsy.
you got a curtsy. I got a bow. So
My gigantic heart is
Hey,
a flutter.
Grin,
If a gigantic
Grin,
heart
do
can
you
be
have-
a flutter, it
do
is.
you have any trouble seeing in here?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I do not have trouble seeing. Actually, I should say something. Hey, Mark. At some point.
Do you want me to move you?
No, I can move, but he's right there. So is it what's appropriate? Do I stay behind him? Do I go in front?
I'd say after you, my
Yeah.
lady.
I'm not sure. Riz, what would you like to do?
I'm staying in the rear with the gear.
So I will jump over you.
Okay. I am moving folks forward. Hold on. I have to take a minute here and
Mordecai likes your
And
gear.
I am
Rear.
moving myself.
do
Oh, I
this
see the-
since
are those
Thunder
footprints?
ran ahead.
Are those red?
Yes.
footprints?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Am I following?
That's
Who's
creepy
following?
Oh, you motherfucker.
Am I standing?
creepy and bloody and weird. Love it.
All right.
Okay. Oh, he's behind. Right.
How you like me now, Mark?
Uh, There we go.
How did you get there?
I have to. Okay, I have to move you because you can't move past.
I'd have to walk all the way around to get over there.
No, there's a secret passage. There's
you
actually it's right. There's a secret passage right there. But
I didn't know that.
Yes, it's open. However, due to the constraints of the system, I can't make that accessible to you to go through. Right. So I have to like literally move each token through there. But we're getting there. We are getting there. No, that's okay. We are getting there. I think we are all now in this area. So this 10-foot wide flooded passage is braced at regular intervals by wooden beams. You still have the smell of sort of stagnant water. It is very humid, very damp. There is moss, lichen growing on the walls as well as on the floor. Water is ankle deep right now. Old torch stubs float on the murky water. And let's see. So where do people want to go? You have a door here to your right, and then you have the passage up ahead, which looks like it turns to the left.
Oh, Riss, thanks for using the M word. Moist. Here's my question. As we come into this area, as all the other areas, it appears to be some sort of like crude constructed hallways that are flooded, correct? Or are these just natural caves?
These are...
Because although I hadn't experienced a great deal of caves, my father, trying to be the good archaeologist and trying to raise a son that is, should know his shit in caves.
They are man-made. They're hewn from limestone.
I see. So these seem to be old and disused, or from what I know of the Dead 3, this is not something that has happened for a while. This seems to be a place dedicated to them, but is it a place that seems to have been used a great deal?
Well, I would say, judging by the number of the stubs of old torches that are floating on the surface of the water, it does seem like it has been used at least somewhat frequently.
I see. Well, thank you, sir. And now we'll just sit back on the wrist feels moist comment.
Somehow you must have at some point flashed the map visible, because I can see
everything.
Over here, I can see stuff. I'm trying not to look at it, but I can see this room in here. I can see this stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in this door.
Hold on. Let's do. I will try to do this then.
Oh, Crane Wrights is raiding with a party of 20. Welcome, raiders.
Sweet!
Thanks so much for joining us.
Crane Wrights, thank you for the 20. Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the Critical Fail. If you are familiar with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, we are playing Descent into Avernus, colloquially known as Just Another Day in Hell. Our characters are exploring the catacombs beneath the bathhouse in their attempts to eradicate all presence of the Dead 3. Right now, they have just traversed through a secret passageway into a moldy, damp tunnel, ankle-deep sort of murky water. There are torches of, or stubs of torch stubs floating on the murky water, and this is where we are. Grin, did that do anything for you?
Yep, that worked. Yeah, okay, that's good.
Gotcha.
All right, then I say, don't open that door. Let's just keep moving forward. At least, actually, look at that door. Actually, take a look at the door. Like, take a look to see if it's been used within the last 10 seconds.
Give me a investigation check.
All right, you guys see Grin staring at the door like he's investigating it. Holy shit!
This door does not look like it has been touched for quite some time. You can see along the edge of the door, along the crack, there is mold which would have broken and been separated had the door been open.
Nice roll, Grin.
Thank you. Ignore that door. She did not go through there.
Where the bullocks did she go then?
All right.
Probably over
Grin,
here.
give me a perception check.
There's something.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Perception check. Grin. There you go. Yes. And that will roll down through the rest of the characters as well. You hear the sounds of battle coming from up ahead. It sounds as though at least 2 combatants are engaged in melee combat. You can hear footsteps sloshing through the water and labored breaths as far as 2 people locked in mortal combat. Now we get to the sounds of combat intensify as you turn the corner. Beyond the hall,
finish him.
Beyond this hall that you're staring, a flooded chamber opens up with rough-hewn steps climbing to the south, north, and northeast. The floor buckles up above the water line in the middle, which is right here, forming a small island. Corpses and doused torches float in the water around the island, atop which 2 men circle each other with weapons bare. One of the men, a tall, unarmored brute with a great club and a scarred face, towers above his opponent, but is gravely wounded. The smaller figure is muscular and bare-chested. He clutches a bloody dagger in one hand and a torch in the other. He has no flesh covering his skull.
And I assume this is the smaller one and this is the bigger one.
Correct.
I'm gonna grab Grin on the forearm, kind of like, oh man, and I'm gonna say, by the sword of your father, you must protect us. And I'll give him bardic inspiration.
Sweet.
So this is what it looks like, the man
Jesus
with the no flesh on his
Oh
skull.
dear lord, that's ugly.
This is why I grabbed his forearm and said, you must protect us.
Although I can't see him from my location, but dear lord, that's disturbing.
And this is the large man with the scarred face.
He happens to be very large.
Mark, I would have kept up with the party. I wouldn't have just stayed back.
Okay. Oh shoot, had you been left behind?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
where are you?
I whispered.
Okay.
I whispered to Dave Jack to put his token in front so that the Twitch people could see what Grin was seeing, and then I think everyone else just started charging up there.
So you see these two guys, one much smaller. He's actually bare-chested. He's not robed as you see in the picture, but he has that same visage, the fleshless skull atop his head, and bearing a dagger, and he is very lithely circling around as his counterpart, this sort of a towering brutish of a giant with a scarred face and this massive club, is circling, matching his steps. However, the giant looks very, very wounded. And as you can see on the map, there are other bodies floating in the water. Let's see. Give me 1 second here. They are going to. All right. They don't seem to notice you, and they seem to be taking full measure of one another, as neither wants to make a critical mistake.
Are there? Is there light over there?
Yes. The dagger wielding guy is holding a torch in one hand and a dagger in the other. So yeah, this fellow right here.
I said, whoever's up front in our line, ask who is in the front of our party right now.
It looks like Thunder,
Thunder
Lucius,
and Grin, yeah.
Grin. Should I intervene?
Oh, who's the good guy and who's the bad guy?
Well, being a cat,
one with
I have this
skull face.
intuitive thought that the guy without skin is the bad guy. Just saying.
Well done, you tomcat, you.
If the guy doesn't have skin on his head,
Good enough for me.
good enough for me.
I will take that flame that Skullface is holding and try to just engulf him in it, or try to travel it up his arm from the torch hand that he's holding.
You can go simple shapes.
I can move it up to 5 feet, so I can.
Nice. If you can expand the flames 5 feet. Nice.
So it's kind of like a mini tornado with up his arm and hopefully light his robes on fire to distract him from his battle. With a Shazam, I guess. I've got a bunch of random casting words. I just pick one random one every time, so I never know what I'm going to say. So, Shazam! Yeah, the word of the Tabaxi was enough for me. Tabaxi says Skullman bad.
No skin on the face, I believe, is the battle cry.
There it is.
Oops.
So you want to go into.
Does he get disadvantage on a save if he's distracted, or if he doesn't know that he's being attacked? I don't know how casting works. I'm new to casting, so.
No, saves are generally, unless otherwise noted, unless there's something that would
Otherwise, yeah,
or something like that would give disadvantage on a save.
Sure.
But I will roll here. There we go. Flames spread. Roll D3.
Oh, 1d3.
1d3. I love it how you can. Yeah, there we go. So the flames start creeping up his arm, and he takes a point of damage doing so. At that point, you see both of them sort of stop what they're doing. They're kind of looking at each other and now looking at all of you.
Charge!
Yes, what would you like to do? They seem to be confused as far as who you are and what you are doing here, and they're both looking back and forth at one another, like they're each other is the one responsible for all of you now suddenly.
Okay. Since I have a 15 on my initiative. Oh wait.
Yeah, do we need to roll it?
Yeah, do we need to re-roll that?
Hold on. All right, let's do this then.
Because Thunder wants to yell some shit out.
If you sure, let's everybody select their characters and roll for initiative, and we'll get the turn order going. Even though nobody may be doing a hostile action, we'll at least establish who gets to use what action.
Oh, I will establish a hostile action.
I am hostile action.
But I am gonna yell out, "Who the fuck are you?"
On the character sheet, first select your token,
I did that.
and then top center.
One of these days, I'll get it figured out.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, 19 is good, Elsa. There.
Yeah. I just let it go.
And well done, darling. Well done.
Not rolling for me.
Me and Darius tied.
I can't.
Who's got the higher? Who has the higher dexterity bonus between the two?
11.
My dexterity bonus is 3.
Yeah, we are good. You go before me, obviously.
There.
I have dexterous fingers.
That's what she
Oh, look
said.
at that. We've got a run. We're at 20 away from a run.
I think it pushed my chat out, but I asked Vendetta if she recognizes either of the two.
Hold on. Has everybody rolled?
Oh yeah, no rush, no rush.
Would this be more fighting?
No, not necessarily. This is you. It's just since we have so many people and some people want like who gets to act. Because some people might want to talk, but if some other people want to shoot, it's going to preclude on who gets to act first. Because if somebody's like, "Hi, my name is so and so. I'd like to be your friends," as arrow by his head, it's going to be a little less effective, right? Let's do. Let me
pull out my crossbow.
Where is Jaren? Is that Jaren? Where the fuck is Jaren?
He's in the hallway by the secret door.
He's in the hallway by the secret door.
Yeah, like where the secret door is. If you take that hallway and you go straight down, he's chilling over there.
Oh, there he is. He's his character is very, very stone colored. He's seems to be very much. I shall roll with
Thunder.
his character. Initiative.
I believe
Ding. Right.
I am first to act, so I will say, have you seen a rather evil woman come running through here? Probably a friend of yours.
Covered in blood.
Covered in blood, head to toe. There was a bath. It's a whole thing.
They both look at you, then look at each other, look back at you, look at each other again, then look back at you. They seem very, very confused. Both of them seem absolutely confused about what exactly the hell is going on.
You boys must be real dumb.
Neither of them answer. But yes, they both. Neither of them answer. But they're both. It definitely seems to you like neither of them can figure out exactly who the fuck you are, why you're there. But by the looks on their faces now, they keep on like looking back to each other, like they're thinking like, wait a minute, like these guys are with you, right? Fuck,
I'm gonna
they're
walk
with you,
up
like
real calmly to hear.
Are they making any sound?
not really. They both seem to be, especially the big one. You can hear labored breathing, and he does seem to be wounded in numerous places. But he's like,
Before I walk up there, though, I'm gonna whisper just kind of back over my shoulder. Make sure you check that room behind us. I would hate for her to be back there while we're doing this up here.
Elsa, you get to go next. What would you like to do?
With that, I don't have anything that I'm familiar with as far as dealing with these two, and I trust everyone enough to know that they have it under control. So I'm going to can I kind of take a look around to where I am and kind of get a feel on what's in my area of what I'm seeing? Is that something?
Sure. Yeah, you see right now the water is between ankle and sort of shin depth. Murky, you can't see through it. You see the stubs of numerous torches floating around that have been, burned down to a nub. Again, you have that sort of dank, musty smell of being in a sewer, very humid, moisture sort of dripping from the ceilings. You have this door to your right. which Grin investigated
and said not to open.
and said not to open. Then you have up around the corner to your north and west. That is where there was sounds of battle, and then you heard Lucius asking the question: "Did either of you gentlemen happen to see a blood-soaked lady running through here, very evil-looking?" There was no response.
So does that consist of my turn just looking around to see what's going on, or can I take another action, or can I hold it?
You can hold your action. Yeah, you can move if you'd like. You can get around the corner to see what's going on. You can stay where you are.
I feel like if I move past everyone and land where I can, I will be in
A target.
Yeah.
You're true.
So I'm gonna trust my team, and I'm gonna hold off. I don't have a lot of anything left, but at least I can do my frozen.
So I'll basically, yeah. So you can hold your action, and
because I don't feel like I can get up there.
If an obvious enemy comes into view,
then
then you can
react.
Yes.
Okay, that's final answer.
Yes. Riz, what would you like to do?
I will go over here to try to get a better view of things.
And there you go. You can see the action. You can definitely see.
Oh,
there
okay.
you go. There you have it.
Looking all.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Is there any kind of evidence or anything that could provide a trail to see if the evil, nasty woman traveled this way? I know it's water, so looking down probably wouldn't be real good, but
you can give me a survival check and see if that would do it. Are you a bard as well? No, you are not.
no.
Because I was going to say, if you have, or if you are trained in survival, you can do that.
I am not trained in survival.
Gotcha.
So do I still get check it, or?
No. It's you need to be trained in order to do something that's more than easy, unless you are a
Okay. Is there any indicator of what this the big giant dude is about?
Give me give me an intelligence check for. Boy, this would be. Give me 1 second here. This is going to be a check against. History.
History? I am trained in that.
Aha.
Don't know much about history.
Didn't roll super good, though.
Do you know much biology?
Don't know much biology.
Do you know much about math book?
It's a good GM who knows all those pulp cultural references to pull into their game. Brilliant. Well done, sir.
I would say I'm going to give you advantage on that due to this guy has a very distinctive appearance.
Okay. I will accept your advantage.
Is that all you're gonna do, though? Just accept the advantage. I mean,
Is that?
Can we?
I accept it. Accept it into your life.
Like he means like from a mental and emotional level, he's going to accept it.
Let it wash over you.
Let the acceptance rain down on your head like
I
sunshine on a warm, sunny day.
bask in your advantage.
Even the moisture.
Okay.
All I know is Thunder looks at the turn order and says, Raz, Death's Head.
At 1, 2,
Not good.
3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 30 feet there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I am going to do a dash and come up here.
Mm-hmm.
Can we move at full speed in this water?
Guessing it's difficult terrain.
Good question.
Pretty sure you were having us move at half speed earlier.
Yeah, but that was, I think that was through a different, I think the water was deeper.
Make them difficult terrain.
Passage
Yeah.
less wide.
Yes, have a depth to 2 feet to make them difficult terrain. Yep.
Okay. So that means half speed.
Half speed, correct.
Okay. So if I was here's and I did a dash, that would be regular speed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's only 6, right?
Well, yes, correct.
La 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 la. And I will come up and say, Mortlock, you're amongst friends. Let's dispatch this death head of Baal, and I will shoot arrow.
What did you say?
He said
wasn't
we've
talking to
picked
you.
a side.
Goddamn grin. Now he's nosing into my business. I got
Wants
friends.
to know
homie.
about where's all the treasure? Who's this big guy that we seem to know all of a sudden? Question.
No, what I said, I said, as I'm like sloshing up as fast as I can, I say, Mortlock, you are amongst friends. Let's dispatch this death head's ball. And-
Everyone else, give me a history check. See if what Riz is saying is making sense to you.
Hold on, my stupid roll
I-
20 is reloading.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
Thunder literally has a negative in history, so
Yeah, so do
You-
I.
you get advantage. It's okay. You get advantage due to the.
there you go. I actually rolled halfway decent.
So especially anyone who has any association with nobility, as soon as he says Mortlock, you go, oh my god, that it can only be, well, or it absolutely could be. There is a guy named Mortlock Van Thamper. He is part of a noble family. He's part of the Van Thamper family. Who the head of which is what is her name?
Thalmara
Van Thamper, and she's actually one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate. And he's very rarely seen, but you probably, even if you haven't seen him, he's always described as this giant of a man with this horribly scarred face. And so you're like, holy shit. No, that's probably exactly right. I mean, here is a giant of a man with this horribly scarred face. And so when Riz addresses him as Mortlock, you're like, oh, fuck.
Oh, wow.
That Van Dambert, you see him do he does the splits. Well
across 2 chairs, no less.
well breakdancing with some suspenders on.
Poked out of his mind.
And making a colossal deal with Netflix for some odd reason that was slightly entertaining. And then what?
Is it 13?
Actually, did really enjoy that show.
13 is not going to hit. You see the
Mortlock Van Dam.
you see him, the skull-faced man, ducks right underneath as the feathered shaft of your arrow sails harmlessly overhead.
Shut it, Grin. Shut it.
Mordecai. And Mordecai, although this is not your, your city of birth, you do enough business with, different noble families of the upper city to certainly have recognized the name of one of the Duke's sons. And again, you have never met this person in person.
I played
But
his
description
niece's
absolutely
birthday party.
That's right. Do you want someone to sing a happy birthday? I have a chat for you.
Don't do it, because you'll get caught in this
Review.
crazy shit. No, never mind. Go ahead.
I started walking forward as I was waiting for my turn there, and I'll just, as I approach it, like, hello, my name is Mordecai, and I'm with the city's sanitation and sewer maintenance program. I'm guessing you don't have a permit to be engaging into mortal combat.
Oh, dear Lord, I love you.
And with that, I will cast Shape Water. How tall is Skeletor over here?
He's probably about 5'6", 5'7".
Well, then I can get him encased in water up to his neck at least. So I am going to gather all of the surrounding water within 5 feet of any, direction of him into a big ball around him up into his neck, and
Big
just
ball
encase
of
him,
stinky water.
encase him in a big ball of sewer water. So his whole body will be in,
It will still count as difficult terrain. So I appreciate that. Well, he will make a spell save.
Yes.
No, he did not. So he, yes, he is.
So he is pretty much swimming,
He is
minus his head.
flown.
Is there like a dice sound when you do roll?
Yes, there is.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can make it to my next turn, I'm going to freeze that ball.
We're
Is
never.
there a dice sound when you make roll?
We're just never quiet enough for you to hear it. Somebody's always talking. We never shut up.
What do you mean?
The game has virtual dice, so if you go to
For those watching, we're using Roll20 software
right,
for our.
you go to here, So now if you enable 3D dice, it automatically roll 3D dice.
Wait, why am I
And he is explaining how the different sets of dice work.
So now, here, let's just do something fun here. Let's.
He's DM-splaining.
I know.
I'm really offended by this.
Stop DM-splaining.
There we go.
Oh my god.
That's at least 6,000 plus hours.
I'm gonna have so many more rules. Like, oh, that wasn't me.
Ellen's gonna be attacking everything, and just to see the pretty dice roll.
Just to see the numbers. Yeah.
That's like, how did this go on for so long?
She's like, I killed all of the tiny children just to see the pretty dice roll.
It's fun now, but if you were an early adopter and saw those virtual dice do nothing but
man.
ones, you would have been
And it was bad.
Your hair out.
It was bad.
Yes. Thanks to very humble beta testers like us, we rolled all the ones out.
Yes.
Yeah,
as Critical Fail says, we roll the ones so you don't have to.
That's right.
Oh, that would be a good T-shirt.
Exactly, Elsa.
We can put it
Exactly.
with the tape. It's tape and it's sticky. Wait, what?
It sticks to everything. It's called tape. Whee!
Nothing to do with sticky. I suck. Sorry. I drew the tape though.
This guy,
Alright.
you see the Jaren moves up to get better position, and this guy, he is going to 1, 2, 3.
Why is this? This is just a running theme. We meet an enemy and they run away from us,
And we get no sleep.
and we still don't get to sleep.
Right?
Now we
I'm
gotta talk
tired,
to the
you guys.
giant guy.
It's the game.
There's always
You
somebody
see
to
him
talk to.
run.
Never fighting, always talking.
Grin. Well, I mean, with the charisma, the combined charisma of your group, I mean that should be basically the
Hey, man,
the
you can't disengage
the goal,
out of
yeah.
a bubble of water. Our homeboy should have gotten a swing, right?
You noticed as he did a very tactful disengage, very nimbly rolling backwards, sort of swimming backwards through the
So he
water.
did a backstroke out of the water
Yeah.
and
Yes,
then ran
taking
away.
half movement. It did cost him half his movement through there.
So he's
But
not that far, you say?
I would say yes.
Oh, would it be a
like,
quarter movement then, because he's already in difficult terrain?
No, he
Ooh.
wasn't. He was actually on the little hill, which is not. So because there is like a little island they were on.
Mm.
Oh,
Yes, there's a little island. But yes, those of you with roguish sort of backgrounds or knowledge noticed. Yes, he seemed like he was doing a disengage action very nimbly bimbly line.
Dancing around all nimbly bimbly.
nimbly bimbly.
Do I look like a cat?
Name of my next character, Nimbly Bimbly.
Am I
It's
sipping
not.
milk
It's
from a
not.
saucer?
It's not all timey wimey. It's nimbly bimbly. For those Doctor Who
Bryn, it is
fans
your
out
turn.
there.
All right, so I have no idea what's going on because Roll20 is completely crapped out on me.
That's lovely.
So where is I'll do a dash, so I'll move, my full half movement.
Right.
I guess as close to the skull guy is running away. Is that what you said?
That is correct.
Correct.
Yes, he does not have a permit, and he fears the fines and the potential court date. Yes.
I'll try and get as close to him as possible.
Obviously, we are Baldur's Deep park rangers.
Yeah, you
Baldur's
managed to
Deep.
slog through the water. You're still about 20, 25 feet away from the nearest steps.
Yes.
Another T-shirt.
Where you saw him exit.
Exit, stage north.
Darius.
Darius will go here, of course, protecting Elsa along the way. As I stop by her, I do say, "Milady, is there anything that you require?"
I no, but thank you.
Of course,
Your presence is good enough. Thank you.
milady. And I do a very apropos bow, of course, as from Waterdeep, I know how to address my nobles. I do a lovely bow, and then, of course, put my hand upon my sword, ready to defend her, making sure she sees what a lovely action I take, grasping the hilt. And that's my turn.
Are we still doing phrasing?
Why are we not doing phrasing anymore? All right, Thunder.
You fuck on me, I fuck on you. How far away is this tank? Because Thunder happens to know based on his 16 roll. And he just doesn't trust people with no skin on their face.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
What?
He is going to attack.
You can, let's see now, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, which would be a double move. You can get right to about here.
30's a double move? Since when?
Yeah, because it's difficult terrain.
And I run on the hey, then Thunder runs on the goddamn wall.
you're in 2 foot deep of water.
And how deep? How deep? I'm sorry.
It's about 2 feet. It is considered difficult terrain.
Does he
I've
agree
literally
with-
run in 2 feet of water. I know what that's like. That shit sucks.
and right and you're a cat too. So you're like,
I love
Oh yeah, you really don't like the water, do you?
He's
No.
a tough paladin cat.
He's
Come on.
He's a big cat. He's not a little cat. Tigers don't give a fuck about water.
Hello. Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
So I can go to about right here. And where the hell is this death head? Okay. Where's the death head?
Death Head ran north.
He ran.
Exit.
Yeah, he disengaged and ran.
Swum
It
out of
seems
the
like,
bubble of water.
You can still see the water. Basically, the ripples of water coming from, just like there's ripples coming from here, just like that. Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah, I point him in the direction.
There.
What? Out of the way.
Then I'm going to double oh, that's a double move, huh?
Yeah, you already double moved. Yeah, to get where you're at. Where you're at.
Fuck your 2 feet of water. I think that's all I can do is run after him.
Correct.
And as I do, I look at the big guy like, are you coming? So instead I say, come too. You too.
You on
Come
outside
to!
now.
You see him. He takes the big club that he's holding to, and you see him. He looks to Riz, who addresses him, and he sees the skull-headed guy flee. As soon as the guy flees, you see him immediately. He takes that club and he lays it point down, and you see him resting on it. He's just breathing heavy.
He looks pretty beat up.
Oh yeah. He looks like he's got numerous wounds. Probably, any normal-sized person would be dead. I mean,
Quick,
he's got,
strike while the beast is weak.
looks like he's got multiple shots on the head. And you see him. He's got both hands laying on it. He's breathing heavy, and he says, I was betrayed. These assassins, they conspired with my brothers to kill me. If you hadn't come by, I'd be dead. I owe you my life. What can I do for you?
Well, sir, I believe you are the Van Thampa. Is that correct?
My name is Mortlach Van Tamper. You can call me Mort. I am the son of Thelmara Van Tamper, brother of Amric, and brother of the other one.
The other
Amric
one, whatever his
is
name
the
is.
other one. Thirstwell. Scheming brothers. They conspired against me. I only want to help my family. They sent me down to the sewer because of the way I look. They think I cannot represent my family. So I do my bidding. I do for my family what I can, and they still try to plant daggers in my back.
I
You might
believe.
still have a dagger in your back.
Yeah, we would want to check that out. I do believe that we understand how you feel, and I would say this, sir. It is an honor to meet you, and I propose an alliance. Let us help each other. You need help in dealing with your conspiring brothers, and we need help with some conspirators of our own.
And you all can remember while you were gathering information in the Elf Song Tavern, there were different pieces of rumor going around. One of them was you heard a guy say, I'll bet my last copper piece that those so-called refugees are advanced scouts for an army that's preparing to attack Baldur's Gate. Another one said, the Flaming Fist, it's decapitate. The captains have already started bickering over who should be in charge with older Raven God gone. And another one said, well, you know, this Raven God out of the way, who'll be the next Grand Duke, I wonder? My money's on Salmara Dampur, practically born in the sewers she was, and she's more vicious than an entire swarm of sewer rats. So yes, her name has been tossed about at least a little bit. And he says,
I could do with more friends now that my family seems to have turned their backs on me. My mother and my brothers, they've been paying these dead 3 cultists to murder people in the city. Their whole goal was to prove that the Flaming Fist cannot do its job. The Flaming Fist will stop paying them. And once they stop paying them, then they will not have a reason to stay in Baldur's Gate. With them gone, then no one can stand in the way of my mother becoming the next Grand Duke. If she gets her way, Baldur's Gate will share Altero's fate and get dragged down into the 9 hells.
Are you saying that we should try to somehow prevent your mother from becoming the next Archduke?
Do you say the skull head your mother?
Oh.
Honestly, that the more important question, really.
Your mother
My
has skull
mother.
head?
That's your mama?
My mother is Salmara. She's one of the 3 remaining members of the Council of 4. This all the Raven God gone. He was the 4th.
No one says the Raven God is not going to return. I have it on good authority that he shall be back directly.
Well, he is gone now. He disappeared as the fate of Elturel. None know where he is. Probably to the 9 hells with the rest of them. I do not know.
That's a succinct possibility.
She was very instrumental in convincing Elder Raven God to travel to Elturel and meet with his High Overseer, this pitiful, small, sniveling man named Fabius Krieg. With him gone, the Flaming Fist, they are leaderless and vulnerable.
And Grin is okay. So Grin keeps on moving. Anybody going with Grin? Oh, that looks like Riz is going with. They're talking. People are talking. People are moving.
Here's our card. Call us later, big giant guy.
Oh shit!
As I'm moving past, I would say to him, Mortlock, you are amongst friends now. Heal yourself, and we shall pursue the assassins.
Well,
all right, everybody who's entered the room, stop moving. We are going to do a brand new remove all turns.
Shit.
Hold on, I didn't move through yet. Don't leave me behind.
Wait, are we?
As all of that conversation was happening, I would have just kept on moving.
Yeah. I would have.
I would have said that.
I forgot that he was just sitting there leaning over his whatever, a cudgel. Yeah, I would have. However, as Riz passed by, I would have, kind of like put my hands up and said, "Are we sure she's not in that first room?"
Where she is.
And Riz is like, "Yep, I'm sure because she's right fucking here." Oh shit!
Thunder does the classic Leroy.
Lee meow.
Whoa, that is not what we signed on for. Going back in the other room. Forget that. I don't even know what that is.
As you enter this area, burned torch stubs litter the floor of this hall, the western end of which is occupied by 3 6-foot-tall painted wooden statues. Each statue stands atop a 2-foot-high block of red stone, thus making it look even taller and more foreboding. The center statue resembles a heavily armored man whose face is hidden behind the fearsome visor of his helmet. He's painted all red except for his right gauntlet, which is black. Clutched in this gauntlet is a blood-red spear pointed upward. The statue to the north depicts a purple-garbed male noble wearing a harlequin mask and holding a dagger behind his back. The statue to the south portrays a black-robed skeleton with its jaw open wide and its bony hands outstretched.
Well, for these three being supposedly dead, they sure turn up in a lot of places.
Serve.
And we should. There they are! Charge! Okay, everyone, select your token and roll initiative.
Thunder just wants to say this was a terrible idea, but I'll do it.
What was a terrible idea?
Chasing this guy. I wanted to take a long rest.
I did too, but they knew where we were. We weren't safe anymore.
Why sleep when you can go through 4 combats? Have no spells or abilities left for the final confrontation with the end boss. That's how I roll.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
That's a good T-shirt too.
That's how we roll.
Just a big one.
Yeah, just
Oh, let me get.
At least we're no longer in difficult terrain.
hey, on the plus side, neither are they. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy.
Okay.
You know, what I should have said was this, hey, buddy, why don't you just walk into the next room with us? That's really... Mortlock.
Also, I'm bumping you up to 15 because you have a higher dex than Sharon, who's at 14. Grin and Elsa. Grin, I'm bumping you up to 16. That's fine. That'll get Lucius is being bumped to 17.
Darius to 18 and Thunder to 19.
Yep, there we go.
Does anyone keep what they actually rolled?
Thunder. Well, this is just. Where's Thunder? Where Thunder's not even
normally
listed.
yes, but not tonight.
No, Thunder got an 18. I don't know why I didn't show up. I picked my character and did the whole thing, but
Yours came up.
Well, it's not on the turn order list.
Oh, on there.
it didn't automatically populate, so I must not have clicked it.
So it pushed my 19 to a 20.
Yep.
I see Thunder though in the.
I changed mine.
There's Thunder. Okay.
I see it there, 18.
Okay. Yep. So here, let me do this. I'm gonna go.
Thunder would go before me, by the way.
Why?
Thunder gets a 19, and then okay. Now and Riz. Okay, good.
I like how Grin and Riss were actively pursuing the guy and ran up there, and then as soon as they appeared, now suddenly Lucius and Thunder and everyone else is all in front of.
No, hey, listen, Lucius is in there purely for viewing stuff. Okay, like I'm just in here for the audience. I said I was going to go back down to
my
the
ass
room.
up there.
Like peeked in and was like, nope. No.
Yes. So you do see. You see the character who was just battling Mortlock, the skull-headed guy. Let's see. This guy here. Oh, oops, sorry. That guy. Oh, that was. I have to click on it. And you also see the woman that bathed head to toe in blood.
That's the one we were looking for.
That
Mhm.
Come here, sweetheart.
dirty cunt.
Oh,
Uh,
her. Oh, her.
to your right, to the east, there is 9 wooden crates are scattered throughout this room.
By
You
the
can see
way,
scurrying rats. So this room over here, there are, it looks like a whole bunch of crates, and that is what is going
why do
on
I feel
there.
that was some sort of ominous foreshadowing?
And I'm just describing shit as it
Just
pops up, man.
Don't be worried. There's only 2 of them, and there's like 16 of us.
Right. Start throwing retainers at them. Use them as ammunition.
Why do I get the
Riz,
feeling?
it is your turn.
Hey, do these statues mean anything to me? Like, do I trust being near them? Do I
Well,
think they're
you
gonna Conan the Destroyer and like turn into a monster?
You can definitely tell that they are statues of Bane, Ball, and Merkel.
There are 3
Yeah.
snakes facing each other, but they're one.
Oh no, I was no Conan the Destroyer, where you put the
Oh,
horn in
I'm
the head
sorry.
and then it
Yeah,
turns into a big
that's got
plastic
Grace
rubber
Jones
monster.
and Will Chamberlain.
Yeah.
I don't
You gotta
trust
get
that shit.
you gotta get Will to
Bata!
still.
No.
All right, I walk up all casual, and I cast mirror image on myself.
More of you. They can hardly handle one of you.
I knew it. I knew it.
It's all we needed was more elves in the party.
Yes.
So many drow.
So you have the mirror image.
Okay, cool.
So I shall do.
Yeah, 3 illusionary duplicates.
There we go.
See
We'll do
here.
that.
Should we call
There
that
we go.
the Underdark Persuasion
blades.
Invasion?
Swish. Swish.
Bam.
Schmoop. Nice. So each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, you roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. With 2 duplicates, you must roll an 8 or higher. With 1 duplicate, you must roll an 11 or higher. Duplicate's AC equals 10 plus your dex. If an attack hits, the duplicate is destroyed. And a creature unaffected by a spell, if it can't see, it relies on senses other than sight, such as blind sight, or if it can perceive illusions as false as with true sight. Next, we shall go to Thunder.
Oh, and I would also. Would I be able to get a move in?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Also, don't forget, Grin has Bardic Inspiration at the moment.
Oh, Grin does. Okay, let me. Was the roll made for the Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah, it was before we.
I did not roll for it. I did not roll for it.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Yes, Thunder. It is your turn.
So you're telling me that there is Death's Head and what?
That bloody woman.
So there are 2 big bosses, and what's the little guy next to him?
Little guy next to him.
Yes.
There are 2 enemies here. There's the man who was the sort of skull-headed man who was fighting Mortlock, and then there is the woman drenched head to toe in blood, who disappeared initially, and then she later said she appeared as this old frail woman named Nibra, who said that she was a florist in Baldur's Gate, and then Jaren used his sense evil and determined she was patently evil. They saw through her ruse. She tried to flee, fucked up Lucius, but then managed to escape, and that's the
This
chase.
is a terrible idea because the skull person beat down the giant. And
Yeah, but he's
bloody
wounded now.
woman- And the bloody woman already fucked Lucius up and killed Riz. What about those two statues? What are those?
The statues are they're obviously statues representing Bane, Ball, and Merkel.
I
They
have a feeling that it's easier to destroy the statues than it is the people.
Why on earth would we destroy the statues?
Metaphorically, I think it would be better to destroy the statues than to get hit by the guy with no skin on his face.
Oh, I concur, but I still don't understand the analogy of statue destruction.
I think it'll make them angry and it will distract them from the fact that they're fighting us.
Are we even talking about the same thing anymore?
Dude, I'm a cat. I think of random shit all the time.
Dude, I'm a cat.
You just see 3 large scratching posts.
My intelligence is a 10, okay? It's not the most intelligent cat. Fuck. I'm gonna go. How far?
Don't be a pussy. Attack.
How far from the bloody woman am I? Because I guess I'm more attracted to blood than I am skull.
20 feet.
So I can hit her.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to grapple her. I'm going to do a running, flying leap and grapple her.
Nice.
So-
You can roll, make a grapple attack using either your athletics or your acrobatics.
Now, when I do that, can I use my punch cat claws as well?
Punch cat claws.
Yes, I'll let you do that. Yeah.
Is that like a,
Punch
is that written
cat.
in tiny letters at the bottom somewhere? It's a clause.
Punch cat is an attack that tabaxis have.
I think that's a T-shirt. Punch cat claws.
Punch cat claws. So I'm going to go with athletics, and I'm going to. Wow. Double wow. Double fours. How the fuck does that happen? 4 with a +4. I get 8.
Let's see.
Wow.
Gotta
that's
split
terrible.
those 8s, dude. Split them up.
I basically I rolled a 4 and I have a +4, so I rolled 2 4s and got 2 8s.
Always split 8s.
Always split them.
Oh,
Good as a 16 anyways.
that's terrible.
She is going to save.
8s and aces.
She gets a +5.
That was about as bad as it gets right there. She
Ooh.
got a 9. Oh my!
Yeah.
Wait! Don't I have a bardic inspiration from the other battle we were in?
She actually got a 14 because she got a +5 to that. That didn't include her
Oh, fuck.
+5.
Fuck her.
Ooh.
You're like, don't I have a bardic inspiration from that campaign we played like 9 years ago?
Yeah, fuck her.
I didn't use it. It counts now.
Okay, so I missed. So basically, I ran up here and I missed.
Yeah,
So
you're
now-
grappling, but did not. Yeah,
Grappling, but did not grapple.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And you can be there, or this is your target right here. This was
Which one's
This
my
is-
target? This one?
this.
Green robe.
Yeah, the
Oh, green
north.
one.
There you go.
Okay. Great. I think
Um,
this is a terrible idea, but go on. I'm good.
Darius. It's your turn.
Mark, here's my question. Would I have heard through the whispers and yells and whatnot the name
Conversation?
Ball? Would I have heard the name Ball?
Of course, we're chasing. people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
As
yeah.
in that's our target specifically.
Yes.
Okay, then I will have, hopefully, I would go 5, 10, 15, which I think is the best I can do, movement-wise.
Mhm.
Where the heck is he?
But
Where the heck
from
are you?
here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I don't know how far my enemy is away from me. But my hope is that they're within 60 feet.
Okay.
That's my hope. I don't know. But from this location, I will attempt a vicious mockery.
All right.
And what I will say is, ha! You are destined for a fall. Fleshless and wobbly, you appear lame. Followers of the once powerful ball, my words are meant to maim. Ancient and sad is your attempt. Your revival is doomed to fail. I present massive discontent. With your rise, you shall fall, and that shall become our fabulous tale.
Hmm.
That was a turn.
Let's see.
Probably
they're
not,
like,
eh?
they're like, I hear something.
I hear something that doesn't sound
Someone's yelling.
doesn't sound positive for us.
Tail.
You suck, and then I follow it with you suck.
All over the world.
How do we get left so
All over the world.
So we run when they run?
The two of you were very cautious, making sure not to make targets. Well, you were making sure not to make a target of yourself, and Darius was protecting you.
And then
Everybody
we
else ran. Yes.
So
Yes.
we should have run when they ran.
You might have stern words for Thunder as the captain of your guard, who just is like, later, bitch. I see you back at the house.
Thunder believes in protection from the front.
Lucius, and that was a very mighty vicious mockery indeed. Unfortunately, yes, it was out of range, so the
Although, could that possibly inspire some inspiration?
Oh, you know what? That
Someone
is true.
About
that. I am going to. Let's see. We have who was in range to hear it. We have
Jaren. Jaren probably heard it.
Jaren, Mordecai, and Elsa. So I'm going to roll a d4. / roll d4 in that order. Grin, Jaren, Mordecai, Elsa, and Lucius actually as well.
No. I just moved down there. I'm up.
Sorry. Okay.
I was just moving down so that we could see where people were.
Grin, Jaren, Mordecai, you are inspired. Get inspiration. Nice.
Same with I'm actually not in the room all the way over here either. I just
Gotcha.
moved in for the. I'm
yes,
actually behind Corinne.
Lucius, it is now your turn.
All right. Well, again, I will hold my action and kind of hang out behind Grin here as he. Yeah. So I'll act, but I will hold my initiative to act directly behind Grin, basically.
Hold on, little buddy. We're about to go rolling.
Yeah.
And you can tell as you approach closer to the statues, and the torch stubs, that stench of sort of foul, stagnant water is dissipating, and there is now the aroma of smoke and incense that is sort of permeating the area. Grin.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Running around behind them. 30. All right. So that doesn't provoke any attacks of opportunity because I didn't leave any of their spaces, right?
Boy. No, that is correct. That is correct. As you get here in front of the statue of the armored warrior, painted all red with a black hand, make a DC 12 charisma saving throw.
12. Don't frighten me. DC 12 charisma saving throw. So just roll this little.
Yeah, roll your charisma.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
Did you go attacking the statue?
Rick, I got a question for you. What's the H stand for?
Holy.
Ought.
Hangry.
I thought it was Harold.
Jesus,
Harold Christ.
hangry Christ.
As
Herbert.
you,
Herbert.
as you get within the 5 feet of that statue, you can hear this like booming voice in your head, just absolutely overwhelmingly loud, and in a extremely stern voice, it says, "Kneel." And you're compelled. You just drop to one knee before the statue.
Whoops.
Elsa.
Darius says, kneel who?
I'm gonna do because I called up 15 feet, right? Because we're still in the water.
You can do a double move and go 30 if you would like, but then you can't do any attacks.
15. Right? Did that give me a 15 or did that give me that?
That's 15.
How far can I go and do an attack?
That's as far as you can go and do
From
anything.
where I am, I'm assuming because of Darius.
Yes, you have no line of sight on any buddy except like Mortlock.
Well, I think I do want to go another 15 feet so I can get out of this nasty water.
Okay.
I'm gonna go right there so I'm not blocked by beams. So that at least gets me.
There you go.
Oh wait, Lucius gets to go too. He was holding his move until I did something.
Oh, all right. Yes. Oh, very well. Yeah, Lucius.
Okay. Now that there's more people in there, I'm
How
gonna
far away is
move
it?
to here, and I will pull wit and strike. Maybe. There we go.
Who are we against?
Ooh, jeez. Yes, that
So
is
close.
going to hit.
And I'll say,
Wow.
we've got you now. You'll pay for that earlier.
Awesome. All right. So as you drive Wit deep into her chest, you hear her cackle as she spits blood into your face, and she says, "I welcome the embrace of fall." And she gets a retaliatory strike with a dagger against you because that's what she does, because they love death. Oh, Jesus. 26 will probably hit. Luckily, it was for minimum damage, which still...
It's bad for me. I don't do
Well,
very
good
well.
I
thing-
know. Hey, you're still up. You're still up.
Good thing you got that
So
healing
you
earlier.
jam your rapier into her chest, and she says, "I embrace death," and jams her dagger into your side. You're like, "Fuck!" And she, with a cackle, slides off the end of Wit and crumples to the ground.
I don't give her
as
the
you are now
satisfaction of a
wincing in
wince.
pain. Yes.
Until she slides off, and then I... Ah!
Oh, fuck! Why? Yes.
I don't know why they never explained to you how badly it hurts to actually be pierced by steel or iron of any kind.
Oh, I know.
No.
All right, there she is. She is now dead. And we will go to. Oh, she's dead. So we can go. Oh yeah, she's. I actually exchanged her token, so she is now this dead body lying on the floor.
Double click on it so I can see it. Oh,
Oh well.
oh, you're
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yes, there in
You have
the
no idea what's
darkness.
going on. Yeah.
No clue. Okay.
All right, and you see the death's-headed guy. Boy, he is going to turn to Grin, and with a laugh, he says, "Fool, only those with a wish of death would go against the Dead Three." And well, first thing he's going to do, he looks at Thunder, and he does this.
He
He
missed.
stares into the depths of your fear. Make a DC 14 Wisdom save, or be stunned until the start of your next turn.
Wait, wisdom? Ooh, that's not so good.
You're a paladin, you fucker.
Yeah, but my
He's
wisdom's
not that
only
kind of
10.
I'm
paladin.
not that kind of. Yeah.
I'm not that kind of
My whole
paladin.
group is. I'm not that kind of a bard. I'm
Look,
not that kind of a
look.
fighter.
I'm a
not that
very
kind of a paladin.
good. I'm a very good-looking cat. Okay.
He's like,
When we decided to roll our characters, we all made a pact that we were going to nerf these motherfuckers as bad as possible. So
that's right.
No, we didn't
I'm
all
not that-
agree to that.
I'm not that kind of paladin. A wisdom saving throw.
That's right. Oh, you are stunned.
Well, I was stunned
Dun,
as soon as
dun.
I missed my grapples. So I was
You're like,
like,
wait, what?
oh shit, I rolled double fours.
And then he is
That's
going
a
to
10 to
turn
1 on
strike
the
at
craps table.
Grin, and in melee range, he gets advantage on these attacks because Grin is prone. Kneeling.
Oh, that's right.
$15 points of damage. Oh, that's going to do it.
Ouch.
holy shit.
Oh.
Grin's dead. How did he get 2 attacks, by the way?
Oh, he does. He gets 2. That's his deal. Dagger. Ha ha.
Yeah, but 1 attack was a stunning gaze.
Ah, yes.
Hey, Gren, you have bardic
Well,
inspiration.
yeah, he gets to do his stunning gaze and 2 dagger attacks every attack. I mean, I'm not saying you were wrong when you're like, this was a dumb decision. But we'll see. We'll see as everybody trickles in.
Oh
Yeah, I've
my
got-
god.
Can I use bardic inspiration for anything?
Anyway.
I
don't know that you can.
Saving throws, attack rolls. No, I don't believe so. So now you are bleeding. You can use it for your death saving throws.
Ah.
Hey, there you go. I'm inspired by death. Mordecai, your turn.
I had already come over here and said that I was searching the bodies before we even rolled initiative. So I'm out of range to do anything else at this point. So I will just search bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do this. Hold on, where is it?
Of his backstabbing brothers or whatever these guys were. Oh,
Grin says, finally, some rest.
finally a long rest.
Well, if you don't have inspiration, get inspired by your near-death encounter.
I do have inspiration. Unfortunately, I was not able to use it because my awesome roll of 6 and 6.
Where is it?
There is a note, a small little excerpt in the 5th edition handbook that says that Dungeons and Dragons and Wizards of the Coast is not responsible for anything that happens after you split the party. I noticed that there are some people in one room, and then there are some people in another room, and lo and behold, we have a gang. We literally have a gang of characters.
Well, that's because there's too many of us to fit in one room at the same time. We literally have to split it.
We finally are in a room we can all fit in.
and we're all failing our saving throws.
Right.
Unfortunately, there's these statues that force you to kneel.
Mm-hmm.
That's brutal. It's not just that you're like paralyzed or stunned or something like that. You have to kneel so you're prone, so you're at disadvantage against melee attacks.
You see Mortlock. He sees you all charging, so he. You see him lift up that big club, throw it over his shoulder, and he starts chugging through the water, and he runs all the way up to the guy, the Death's Head, and gets within range, but is unable to attack. That was his double move. Riz, it is now your turn.
Sweet. I am going hump, 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 hump. I'm humping.
See you, Joey Joe.
You home, guys. Good luck up there. Hump the moisture.
Night,
Joe.
Joe.
I'll catch you guys
Love
later.
you, Joe.
I love you
Peace.
guys.
A lot of humping.
We love you,
Or,
Mordecai.
as
We
he
miss you.
said, hump the moisture.
Hump the
Hump.
moisture.
Mhm.
Finger the darkness and hump the moisture. Bye, guys.
Finger the darkness, hump the moisture.
All right, pulling up my character sheet, and then I'm going to sticky, sticky, stick stab.
Uh,
I moved and moved and moved. And then I
moved and moved and moved.
got
Be careful.
behind.
you good?
Well,
You
before
good?
before
Yeah.
you do that, remember you did see Grin ran back there and was forced to kneel. So
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was just looking. It says the first time a humanoid creature passes comes within 5 feet, yeah, it must succeed. So that was the first. So you were the first. So you were the one that triggered it.
You
Yeah.
took it for the team.
I'm,
You're the
I'm just-
fullback. You're the fullback. You just got run into the linebacker, and now we're.
That's right.
beware of these statues. I think Thunder had a good idea. We should have attacked them.
Burn the statues. All right, hitting with my rapier.
14
That's
will not hit.
that's rough.
And now we shall go to Thunder in the morning, unless there is
I'm
anything else
stunned.
you would like to do.
I'm totally stunned.
Till the end of your next turn, right? So the end of your turn,
I'm
you are no
stunned.
longer stunned.
This is me
And
stunned.
now we go to Darius.
Would I know that my rhyme did not land upon ears that would take vicious damage from that?
Yeah, I would. Well, give me a just a straight up wisdom check. You're listening for the and the sort of of people being no, you are not certain that did not work. You are very haha doing my job.
All right, then I will do my 5, 10, 15. I'm going to try to push for 20 if I can to be here and protect Elsa. And that is my goal here.
All right,
and
He's
I'll
not
let you
that
use
kind of bard.
yeah. I'll let you use your remaining movement to shadow her should she move forward.
okay, excellent. I will
Yeah,
hold.
he-
I will then hold my additional movement to follow her should she move forward.
Got you. Lucius, your turn.
I was just checking to see if I had any kind of potion, and I got distracted by Jolly Ranchers.
As one does.
Another T-shirt.
Yeah, I do not see anything like that, so I am going to. I'm going to pull out a dagger and throw the dagger at the Death's Head. And then I'm going to move back to here. And I'm going to say, Riss, we need you at this very moment. Now stand and deliver. And with that, you'll gain Bardic Inspiration. And that is the end of my turn.
Many thanks.
No, don't thank me yet.
A bunch of guys who talk each other up, but we don't actually do very well.
All right, so the dagger went wide.
We're gonna be awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome when you're part of a team.
All
Everything
right,
is
Grin,
awesome.
you need to roll a death saving throw. It's a d20. On a roll of something or better, you do something. On a roll of something or worse, you do something. But you do get Bardic Inspiration, which gives you something. Hopefully that was all clear.
It's 2 to 10 is a fail, 1 is a double fail, 11 to 19 is a pass, a 20 is a double pass.
Yeah, 20 is an instant. You're up with 1 hit point.
Just a plain old D20 or any modifiers or anything?
No modifiers.
Oh wait. Oh,
You
death
have
saves. Okay.
advantage on that.
Yeah, he gets his Bardic Inspiration, right?
Yeah.
So you get to add
could...
add 1d6 to the result.
Okay, so I just click on this death save, yes? Okay.
Oh, it's a double fail.
I believe I will use Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh, Bardic Inspiration, yes. Ooh, fuck. Good Christ, yeah, that's a good, yeah, good use for that.
Good use
oh,
of Bardic Inspiration, I suppose.
I mean, so it's just 1 fail.
Yeah,
Yes.
one fail rather than 2.
So what does this mean?
Okay, so whenever you start your turn with 0 hit points, you must make a special saving throw called a death saving throw to determine whether you creep closer to death or hang on to life. Unlike other saving throws, this one isn't tied to any ability score. You are in the hands of fate now, aided only by spells and features that improve your chances of succeeding on a saving throw. Roll a d20. If the roll is 10 or higher, you succeed. Otherwise, you fail. A success or failure has no effect by itself. On your third success, you become stable. Becoming stable means you get 1 hit point. You have 0 hit points. You remain unconscious, but you do not have to make any more death saving throws. On your third failure, you die. Successes and failures don't need to be consecutive. Keep track of both until you collect 3 of a kind.
So could I have just used, so it didn't give me the double thing. Could I, instead of using the Bardic Inspiration, can I just use an Inspiration to just re-roll it?
Sure.
Because then I could get something much better, potentially. Or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me, because I thought it was going to bring up 2, but okay, so let me see. All right, so would that mean it's just a success then? And not a failure?
That's a success, yes.
Okay.
So
I used Inspiration, but I still have Bardic Inspiration.
Bingo.
Correct.
Okay.
What is it to get a double success?
Well, there is no double success.
Oh.
A natural 20 means you actually you regain consciousness and you immediately gain 1 hit point.
All right.
So I'm going to do.
I'd give you a healing spell, but I'm all out of spells.
So you have 1 success. There we go.
Right.
Elsa, it is your turn.
I'm going to move forward and try to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Elsa would cast Fireball, but she only knows ice spells.
She casts Ice Ball.
So I'm assuming...
How many spell slots do we have? Because I've used one.
Hold on. She's really slow. So from here I can't see anything, right? So I'd be best doing another 15 just so I can get closer.
Yeah, I mean, you could get all the way up to here.
5, 10 to there.
Mhm.
Well, could I? Because if it's
'Cause if you went
double, it's
5,
15 and
10,
15, right?
15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it would be like, so that would be like moving here, then here, 15, then 20, 25,
Oh,
30.
so over to the right.
Mhm.
The shortest distance between 2 points.
And Darius can follow you up to here.
Just yeah, okay, excellent. Thank you, Mark.
Uh-huh.
Yay. Okay. And I still, boy, I wish I would have ran before we like rolled because we could have gotten closer to the edge.
20.
Oh, we're living on the edge.
30, 10.
The
He
songs
is-
that go through my head during this game.
And you're talking to the bard,
Alan is
Elsa.
easy. He just sings them as they come to him.
I'd play more of them, but Matt gets pissed.
No, just
No,
like,
no, Matt gets pissed when I play the music.
I can barely hear myself. as
Nobody
it's-
else has complained, but Matt gets upset. So I'm just saying, I will if I do have a medieval version of Living on the Edge, I will not play it because I love Matt and I don't want to piss him off.
Thank you so much.
You know what?
You're welcome. You're welcome, Matt.
I think we can go back and check the tape, and I'm pretty sure that it was Aravan that said, "Could we turn the music down last time?"
Mm-hmm. That's
I
correct.
think that's incorrect because you
That's
will
correct.
hear Matt say it repeatedly over the last 3 or 4 sessions.
I will not deny that statement because I will go. I can't fucking hear myself. What?
Not saying that I won't play it in the future, but at this point in time, I do not have the urge or necessity to play a specific song. Just saying.
Well, all right, duly noted.
Duly noted.
Matt.
I actually look forward to this happening now more than I did before.
And that's all I had to do, really, was to lose my shit.
Wait, do we
All
have
right, like what
Nope,
flavor
he's
of
using
Jolly
that on
Rancher do I
Mortlock.
go with?
And now he's turning around and he's going to go after Riz.
Which Riz? There's
Yeah, that's the
Which
question.
is though?
So
That is
many.
the question.
So he's going to take 2 swings with his dagger. Where the fuck is that? That's,
I block.
yeah.
I block.
I duck out of the way of it.
I duck.
I don't get hit by
He's
what's
hit
Jesus Christ.
happening.
20 and 20. So
Fuck.
you got 3, so you need to make 2d20 rolls. The first is a, what, 8, 6 or higher?
6 or higher. Yeah, it hits one of the dupes.
Mm-hmm. There we
16.
go. So
Hit a dupe.
hit a dupe. So you were down to 2.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
And then the
And
next one,
needs to be an 8 or higher.
8. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Dupe.
Nice.
All right.
Very nice.
Pop.
Yeah. He's and he's looking around like, you see him just kind of circling now. He's looking like.
By the way, you guys have him flanked, so you get advantage on your attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Well, if you're stunned though, he just stunned Mortlock.
Yeah, but this guy and this guy. Oh, sorry. This guy and fuck, where?
Riffs.
Yeah. There's so many big names on the screen I can't see.
Yeah. Mortlock becomes
Mine is
unstunned.
3 letters. 3.
Riz, it is now your turn.
Mine's
Oh.
4.
And Mortlock is no longer stunned, so now you do have him actually flanked because he just had his turn. At the end of his turn, he became unstunned. Now it is
Perfect.
Chop this bitch up.
I do a very successful attack.
Good. That's great.
Here we go. Rapier. Oh, it is a successful attack.
That is quite successful.
It's a shitty damage roll, but you know.
Maybe
we'll
I
take it.
should start prefacing that very thing as I attack.
Yeah. I haven't been able to roll anything over a 4 tonight.
I'm roughly the same, Matt. So we're good.
Yeah,
You slash him on the inside of the knee.
Nice.
And I don't know if you have sneak attack damage, but
I do, but it's only 1.
Oh! I thought that was the crit damage.
I think it added it in there, didn't it? I think it's there.
I think that's if you hit a crit, that's the damage. It does an extra 1.
Sneak attack.
There,
3.
that's the sneak. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
So 9 total.
Nice. Yes, you slash him across the inside of the knee.
Whack.
Thunder. It's your turn. You see Jaren start to he run. You know, as you guys are doing that, Jaren was unable to engage in combat, so he ran around, and it looks like he is whispering something in some archaic language as he begins to start to ministrate to Grin, who is on the ground. Just to let you know. So, Thunder, it is your turn.
I'm going to try this one more time and grapple Death's Head guy and Punch Cat.
Punch Cat.
Punch cat claws.
Punch Cat claw. Punch Cat, Punch Cat. Here we go. Athletics check.
Ooh, that's much better.
Yeah. And I want to, do I have an inspiration? No, I do
No,
not.
you don't. But you have advantage because he's flanked.
Oh, I have advantage. So we got a 20. And I have Punch Cat. So I need to roll. I have a, what is it? It's Punch Cat.
Oh, you just got him. You got him grappled.
So your claws attack increase its damage. Roll 1d6. You gain proficiency in heavy armor. Heavy armor does not give you Punch Cat.
Is that right? That everyone in combat with him gets advantage since he's
Yes.
flanked? Okay.
And I get to do a 1d6, I think, for damage.
If that's yes, if that is.
And it's a 1. Jesus Christ.
Woohoo!
I think we should call that a night.
God.
Let's call that
Darius.
hi.
But Darius is about to enter the fray.
But he's held. So what's that mean when the guy is being grappled and held?
I'm
He's got
held.
range,
What
which
are you
means his
talking
movement
about?
is effectively 0. He can still attack and do anything else as
Wait a
normal, he
minute.
just can't
Who
run.
am I held by?
No, not you, Darius.
No, not you, the bad guy.
is basically
Oh.
restrained. So you could stab him as many times as you want now because he's restrained.
10. 15. I'm assuming that's the distance I can go currently.
That's, yeah, full move. Yep. Mhm.
How
Um,
far away were you?
From my location, what can I see? What's the Spitfaction?
You
On
can
this
kind of see, yes, you see the statue up to the north, which looks quite interesting. It's got a Harlequin mask.
anything that suggests ball, like from the get-go, like anything I can see immediately.
Yes, yeah, actually, ball is
I will thusly cast another vicious mockery using the same rhyme, as I didn't know if I would be able to do it again. So I do thusly, giving the rhyme.
Statue? It is a statue. Just to let you know.
There's nothing else I can see though, like
Got
no
you.
other
Yes, correct.
no other villainry.
Yes,
What-
correct.
like-
And I'm not saying that is any sort of whatever, because
Well, let me see though.
I'm just saying.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
I've got like a 60-foot radius
Mhm.
on this. So like my words might be able to echo throughout the caves.
Mhm.
So I will throw out the very same thing in vicious mockery, which I will say, ha! You are destined to fail or to fall Fleshless and wobbly, you appear lame. Followers of the once powerful ball, my words are meant to maim. Ancient and sad is your attempt. Your revival is doomed to fail. I present massive discontent. With your rise, your fall shall become a fabulous tale.
A tear comes from the statue's eye.
If there is something within that distance, they would take 2 points of damage.
Is there any save to that, or
No, it just takes it on the chin.
No,
Right.
they're just like, holy shit, fuck you, person, and then they die. No, I do believe there probably is a save to that. Let me just throw that out to you quickly.
he made his save? There we go.
Who is he?
Well, there was a death, a ball follower who he could not see. Who,
But they could
and
hear my lovely
but he could
dulcet
hear. Yes.
tones. Yes.
Lucius, it is your turn, sir. And Lucius shall mock viciously or do something.
Lucius? Lucius
Yes.
is just gonna throw another dagger at it. You're not getting anywhere near that thing from now on. I'll use my inspiration.
Aha! Yes, you would need to because this is not a melee attack. This is a ranged attack into combat. So a 21 will hit for 7 piercing damage. And that does stab him in the shoulder blade. Well done. Grin, make another death saving throw, please. Let's see that crit fail. Oh, okay. So now you have a minus. You have 1 and 1.
Right.
One,
Okay.
one fail, 1 success.
Mm-hmm.
Elsa, it is your turn.
So, I get half movement in water, but I'm only half in the water.
Right. So that your first square is going to cost you 10 feet. Every square after that, it's just 5 feet.
So there's
To move to Darius is 10.
Yeah, that's sorry, I passed over. And then the next one would be 15, 20. Sorry, let me move my thing up and see.
Yeah, you can. Yep. There you go.
Oh, wait, all right. So
this guy, you see, Thunder is basically he's grabbing him with one hand and just clawing away with his other hand, kicking and just slashing away as that guy's stabbing massive, just reactively with a knife.
Which one is that? Can you double click that? There's 10 million people. Okay,
this is the bad guy.
So if I move one more over, do I have a better shot at getting to them? Okay,
yes.
So that's
it's going to be a -2 instead of a -5.
Okay. And is it worth moving one more square up, or is that?
No, it's still yeah, because no.
All right, so I want to do that one cantrip, and I can't remember what it is.
Ray of Frost.
Yes,
maybe?
I would like to do Ray of Frost.
There you go, and then we'll hear the dice.
Oh wait, I have to hit it. I just closed it because I wasn't thinking.
Here it goes.
Hold on. No, not yet.
Oh, goodbye, Darius.
No, it's not.
Darius is gone forever.
Oh,
bye, Alan.
We're losing Darius.
I can roll.
Yeah, roll. Click on it.
I just did. No.
Oh, it goes wide. Misses the attack. Is not a critical miss.
So
but
can I back up the 5 feet?
Yeah,
So I'm
absolutely.
I'm going to be run away.
Right next to Lucius.
I'm just going to go right there.
Jaren is going to do this. Wait, how do I cast that motherfucker? There we go.
There's so many ones, twos, and threes on the screen.
Well, motherfucker does D4 plus or D8 plus charisma, which is going to be.
You can use mine.
There you go. Grin.
Yes.
You are now at 5 hit points. You hear an archaic language being spoken. You can feel a surge of energy as your eyes pop wide open and breath fills your lungs. You have this overwhelming desire to get vengeance upon this usurper next to you. And then Jaren is going to move forward here for the rest of his turn. Now, this guy is going to continue to take swings at Riz. Well, first, he is going to... Who was it that... So he is going to try to stun the cat.
Wait, isn't he still grappled? He has to make a grapple saving throw?
Only if he wants to escape the grapple, but he can also just try to stun you by doing this.
Huh.
The horrific
Wisdom
skull-faced
save.
terror stares into the depths of your fears.
What kind of
Make a
save do I
DC
have to
14
make?
wisdom save. DC 14
Wisdom
wisdom.
save.
Huh.
Or be
Or
stunned.
be stunned into
Do I have a bardic
EOYNT.
inspiration? Do I have bardic
You
inspiration?
do not have bardic inspiration.
Can I use my
Stunned,
charisma?
incapacitated, cannot move. Ability to speak is
Can I
impaired
do
but
a
not lost.
can I use a charisma save?
You
I'm
would
very
love to use the
charismatic.
charisma save, but you cannot.
Fine.
That there's one charismatic feline.
Anybody have inspiration? Anybody have inspiration?
I literally just used mine.
Anybody else? Because
I used mine to prevent myself from dying.
I do.
Anybody?
I'll pass mine on to you.
Then I will use the
All right.
inspiration.
So he is not stunned. There we go.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
There for you.
I keep getting stunned.
He might regret that. As
Riz might regret it
dagger attacks
next.
are going after Riz.
Oi. Oi.
Yeah, but now he's got an ally.
Ooh, the first. Oh my God, he crit failed. And
Crit
hit.
fail.
Oh.
So the first the crit fail. Let's do this.
Oh, he's gonna be stunned.
Oh shit. An int save. Let's see what his int save is gonna be.
0.
This is int. What's a 14? Is that a +1? +2?
That's plus 2.
+2. So he needs to make a DC 12. So here, this isn't including the +2, so he needs to roll a 10 or higher. Ah, he's stunned. He stunned himself.
For those of you who are watching for the first time, our DM has made his own critical fail fumble table.
Okay, so question. Does that mean that the second attack doesn't happen because he stunned
Correct.
himself on the second attack?
Correct.
And now,
Doesn't go
so
through.
now he is not only grappled, he is also stunned.
He is stunned. He
Yeah,
is grappled and stunned.
Can we perform the coup de grace?
Yeah. Can I cut his throat?
No. Stunned just means you automatically fail any sort of stunned, incapacitated, and cannot move. He's also grappled, so he can't move anyway. But ability to speak is impaired but not lost. Automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and any attacks against him have advantage.
Oh. Boo.
And
Boo.
incapacitated means he cannot take actions or reactions. So no reaction. So you all could immediately just leave if you wanted to, and he could not do any sort of retaliatory strikes. Mordecai is going to do something. Everybody has advantage. he is going to move over here and loot the body because that's what he does. And big baddie Mortlock. All right. Fuck, he gets advantage. He's not gonna fucking.
He's not gonna squander it. He's gonna T-ball this guy's head.
21 and 21, and well, 21 and 24, both of those will hit for 18 fucking damage. Wham! He
Big
just
boy.
starts lowering the fucking boom on this guy. You see him just start clubbing him over the fucking head. Riz,
As I'm
your turn.
distracting him.
Yeah,
So,
distracting
so
him.
we're holding him. Somebody's distracting him, and we're like, "Get him now!"
Yeah,
we're
Morlock, you're-
basically
See him swing that club over it. Everybody's like, "Fuck!" You're ducking as this thing.
we are office space on the copier.
Yeah, this is pretty much like
Yeah.
the ideal scenario. Like this is exactly who
Oh, it's
you want to
14.
start taking swings when you've got somebody like pinned down. Like,
Right? Yeah. Held, stunned. It's like everybody go for the kill. Riz get a 14. Fuck, a 14's not gonna hit.
I got Bardic Inspiration.
Boom, he's got.
Oh
Bardic
yes, you do.
Inspiration.
It doesn't matter what you roll, it's gonna hit. So 5 is
Perfect.
gonna. That's gonna hit for 5 piercing. Nice. You jab him as Mortlock clubs him. Thunder. Your turn.
whoops.
5 sneak attack damage.
Nice. Yes, sneak attack. Yes, thank
Okay,
you. Minus
so
another 5.
Do
So
I
10
need?
total.
So if I take my
Gotcha.
rapier, does that mean that I've stopped holding him, or do I just need to use my punch claw again?
Punch claw. Punch claw.
No,
punch
you.
claw.
I believe you can hold with one hand. I don't believe you need both hands to grapple.
Okay, so then we're basically ragdolling this motherfucker. Is
Putting the
what-
boots to him.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
6 piercing. How many more fucking hit points does this guy have? Jesus.
A lot. Yeah, you guys are just absolutely wailing on him, and you just see blood flying, but he keeps on trucking. Darius is going to do a. I know he's not here. He is going to do a vicious mockery. Where the fuck is Darius? Where are you, Darius? There you are. Hopefully it's on your character sheet. I bet it is, because yes, you are quite good.
Vicious mockery.
For psychic DC 12 wisdom save, he is going to try to save. There it is, D20. He made his save. Oops, sorry, did not mean to roll that 1 second. And
Who got Iron Butterfly stuck in my head? Or wait, no, that was a different song.
forward to
Sounds
protect
very
Elsa.
similar.
Lucius, oops, I'm sorry, I went right past you, but Lucius, it's your turn.
What happened to half our team?
Is there a way? Is there? No, I don't know if I want to do it.
Did we lose Darius and we lost Courtney and we lost.
Yeah, and Jaren never made it, but it's okay.
We're about to
I'm
take
gonna
the
have
big
to
baddie
crash
out.
too.
We're about to
me
take the
too.
big baddie out. Come on, man. Let's
I'm gonna
finish
try to
this.
finish it right here. I'm gonna move up.
Let's do it.
And I am going to stabby.
Yeah, you have the
I also
the
have-
total surround.
Okay, I'm gonna use branding smite. I don't have the
Ooh.
ability like rolled up, but it's part of wit,
Yeah.
and so I will roll.
Ooh.
Nice.
Wit
And
minus sharp.
that does an additional branding smite.
It does.
D8 plus charisma or something shit like that.
Gleams with astral radiance. The attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage to the target, which becomes visible if invisible, and the target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible until the spell ends.
Nice.
So
Take that, bitch.
I just need to roll. Okay, and it is 2d6. Come on, my mouse does not want to be working for me. Boom, boom, boom. 5 more.
Nice.
13
So
damage.
total 13. Wow, yeah, you guys are laying the boots to him. He's still up. Still up, but he is absolutely hurting. There we go. He's got the branding smite on him. Elsa's turn.
Wait, you didn't. Grin gets to go.
Oh, I'm
Grin
sorry,
gets
Grin.
to
Yes,
go.
Grin.
Gets to go.
All right.
First, I would stand up. If I were
Yeah.
you, you're still prone.
Yep. Gonna stand up and be like,
And he's
That
gonna
was-
drop
that
the
was-
people's elbow. He's gonna
was the
drop the
worst.
people's elbow.
the worst mistake you ever made, my friend, and just kind of just come in right with the slashing with the saber, jamming with the
We're going
dagger.
against the Sicilian with death is on the line.
He's gonna
That's the
drop.
worst mistake you can make, second only to committing to a
yes,
land war in Asia.
That did it.
That did it.
All right, yes, you do indeed finish him
Nice.
with the dagger blow.
Yeah, right.
It
right
was
in the eye.
I will say that it's
Right.
appropriate that the person who just was raised from death killed the death head.
Pops up and is like, "Where's the
Something to it.
steak?"
I'm going to.
Jams his dagger right into the empty skull socket,
So
crushing. And that is
okay, question. Does this skull head have a body, or is it just a skull on a?
No. It's like it looks like a normal
It's
man's
a mask.
body, but he's just instead of having like a regular face, it's like all the flesh and muscle has been pulled off of his head, so it's like a skull.
So I'm gonna take that skull.
Okay, you're gonna
That's my skull
cut his
now.
head off?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't have to cut through any muscle. It's a neck bone, so it's just a
Right,
simple,
gotta
simple
slice
snap.
through the old
Just gotta-
spine there.
You grab,
Yeah.
you
I
grab up there
basically
the
you
top
just twist it like
vertebrae,
this.
yeah.
You just it's like a turkey neck. You just pop it right off. Because I need to bring it back to the for the 200 gold pieces. So
Yeah.
So my success and my failure death save, I just take those away now. Those are done.
Yeah. Because you got healed, that means you automatically got brought back up. So
Gone the way of the dodo bird.
And so, apologies for going a little bit late. For those of you who stuck around, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm glad that we
Yeah.
got through. We will conclude this portion of Will We Ever Get a Long Rest in next week's edition of Rest or No Rest. It will never happen.
We don't always take long rests, but when we do, we get 2 levels at a time.
Yeah.
We get 1 long rest for every 2 levels. That's the way we roll.
Well, yeah, we will. Hey, is this week a World of Darkness Thursday
Yes.
week?
Is it?
It should
It
be.
is,
Are you?
Coobs, are you ready to go?
Watergate week.
Or a Waterdeep?
Yeah,
if
we haven't
not?
done Watergate in a long time.
Yeah.
He said he keeps talking like extended hiatus because he wants to play Waterdeep, World of Darkness, but
World of Darkness.
but we're planning on playing this Thursday either way. Is I guess what I was wondering.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So then, for those watching still, we're going to be doing our every second Thursday of either World of Darkness or our other Waterdeep campaign. So generally around the same time, 8:30, 9 o'clock, we should be going live. And I think we'll go ahead and raid over to Blackwater D&D. Thanks so much for sticking around with us, and we'll see you hopefully Thursday. Later.
All right.
Yes. If you liked us, we are the Critical Fail. If you hated us, we are Critical Role. So, thank you very much.
I think that I don't know how I don't know how this works.
I think we're still streaming, possibly.
Oh yeah. Still on. Nope. Now
There
we're
we go.
Blackwater D&D. Yes.
Can't be quickly story. You give the DM switching every 15 minutes. Ooh, jeez.
That's
Wow.
wild.
Yeah. This
That's a
this
good
almost sounds like our alt plan for World of Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. Right? Yeah. that's a little bit paranoia slash fuck what is the other one we like to play?
Fiasco.
Fiasco, yes. That's definitely got fiasco all over it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here too. I'm working the next 12 days straight before my foray to Minnesota, so I need to get all the rest I can get.
Good night, guys.
I road trip today.
Cha-ching.
I'm exhausted.
Thank you all for showing up. It was fun.
All right.
Yes. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
fun stuff.
Good shit. Later's y'alls.
Later.
Yeah, cats.
your bones cracking,
Such
and
a gross sound.
you can hear your organs rearranging, and like your face and your whole body starts to like sprout hair, and like your teeth elongate, and now you have like really large canine teeth, and you grow. What was Murray originally?
Human.
Murray was a
Tiefling.
a tiefling.
Oh.
A tiefling.
Described as a human. So
Sean just
he didn't
described
know.
them as a human.
He didn't know that he was a tiefling.
Okay,
Murray just
okay.
assumed he was a man.
Your
A human man.
your horns like shrink into your head.
Oh, I didn't know those were there. He had too much hair. He never saw them.
And your tail looks at you, very weirded out at this point in time. Also, both of the bodyguards have taken drinks of their drinks. So I'm gonna roll for them. And Jeremy, can you tell me what they turn into, please?
Okay.
The first one got a 4.
I think only one of the bodyguards got the.
The,
he rouletted.
Yep, he rouletted. And so the first one is a 4 on the D4 and 8 on the D12.
Okay. Okay. That one's Simic hybrid. So I guess they would grow a bunch of like animal parts in like a carapace and would get like acid spit and gills.
God. Well, so that happens,
so
and like
can't breathe all of a sudden.
One of the bodyguards just starts suffocating and falls on the floor, and is like flopping like a fish, and then like every once in a while like spurting the acid spit, kind of just like in random directions.
Yo, this party got really weird really quickly, and also.
Oh, okay. Roll
Tim,
I'm gonna roll the second one.
Yeah.
The other bodyguard. That's a 12 on the D12 and a 1 on the D4.
So that's a rabbit folk.
He seems genuinely stoked. He's like, yes, this is how I've always felt. Oh, yes. And he starts jumping up. Rolo, okay. I see what you tried to do, but you know what? It's fine. I've got the pendant now. Thank you. And you watch as he like grabs it, and his like he puts it over his head, and you watch as his eyes kind of glow that same kind of orange glow that you saw when the midnight sun kind of hit in the first place, just like flashes with that orangish glow, as he's like, now I'm in control of the midnight sun, and this land shall be forever cast under the glow of the midnight sun. So thank y'all. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
still can't tell if you're like a bad dude or a good dude. You're giving up vibes, man. I don't
Moral
know.
ambiguity here.
I'm
As
getting
long as
Man of the
mixed
midnight sun.
signals from you.
You can never die.
Yes.
Quick question. I'm not a bad man, but I would like to know, do you have any sway over the spirits? Because there is a meat salad out there who did promise vengeance against us.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to take that up with the spirits.
Everyone, they can't find us. If you drink the goo, they can't find you. I'm not a bad man, but you do need to drink this goo.
Cyrus
the
is-
goo again. Oh, Difference drinks more goo.
Cyrus like shrugs and like puts it in their like 17th margarita and like downs it.
Should we both roll on the chart?
Let's roll it.
Okay.
Pretty into like my whole aesthetic. Like
We're all in it together. They can
I
track
took a
us
long
through
time
you.
building
You
my
have to drink the
brand.
goo. We're starting a new life. You have to drink. You have to, it's good. I like being a knoll. I'm not a bad man.
Listen, no one's gonna get
Wait.
it when I say I'm
I had
orky
horns.
obsidian. Like
Oh,
no
wait,
one's gonna get
wait,
that vibe.
Wait,
Oh,
I had horns. I had a tail. I was never a man.
Odiferous
Murray
turns
just starts
into-
rocking on the
What is it?
ground.
What does Odiferous turn into?
Odiferous turns into a turtle.
Yes, that's what Odiferous needed to be from the start. Oh my god, he's finally he's ascended.
I feel
And-
complete.
Cyrus?
Cyrus rolled a 2 on the D12 and
Okay.
a 3 on the D4.
Oh, Cyrus turns into a tiefling.
Fucking carbon copy of Murray.
They go, I'm Murray now. I don't like this, and drinks another swig of the. This time it's a 4 on the D4 and a 3 on the D12.
It's Minotaur.
Just the horns just get bigger and the tail thinner.
So-
This is really freaking cool.
as you all sit in this private room and drinks just get brought out to you, it seems like Rolo is feeling generous now that he has what he wants, and you are plied with food and drink as you celebrate the night away and plan your next steps, whether you're going to stay in Azura or leave. As the whole city fills up with spirits, the population has almost tripled instantaneously with all of these ghosts that now inhabit the city. As in an instant you have taken a festival that's a source of great celebration and now caused that to be the new reality of the city, as all of the citizens, as the night goes on, expecting their loved ones to disappear, as the morning comes, the sun doesn't change.
The local food like carts. It is either gonna be really good for them or really bad for them. Like
Can the spirits eat?
no, but all that festival money, you know, like people spend at a festival, but if it's always the festival,
not-
like
Now just the economy
It's
now.
no
We're a tourist
longer
attraction.
festival money.
it's like
Now
the
it's a-
Arrested Development thing where they do Cinco de Mayo, but on the 4th, so that they make
Cinco
them
de
spend all their
Quattro.
money. Yeah, Cinco de Quattro.
But now it's
So they
now
spend
it's a
all their money
tourist
before
attraction.
Cinco de Mayo.
You
That's
can come
right.
see the city of spirits.
True, tourist attraction.
Even
Uh-huh,
more,
uh-huh.
even more money coming in.
That's exactly it. Azura now becomes the city of spirits, as you have now laid your mark on this city, and that's where we're going to end it.
Yeah, I have a question, Tim.
Yeah.
Did you happen to set this particular one shot in a world that Blackwater currently exists in?
No.
Okay.
I think I used the same place name, but
Okay.
we'll say alternate
Because I
reality.
saw M get excited in the chat, and I was like, "That's a bold move
Yeah,
to
just-
allow us to be up in your world that you have spent a lot of time creating in this particular one shot. That's dangerous, my
all
friend."
canon. Everything is canon always.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my god! Thank you everyone for joining us. That was so much fun. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, D'Angelo. Thank you, Fenway, so very much for joining us. Wow, that was a really good time. I had a really good time. That was a lot of
That
fun.
was
amazing.
fantastic.
Yeah,
That
thank
was
you so much
great.
for having us.
It was
that
good.
was a blast.
That was excellent.
Just before we pop
yeah.
out, please
Plug
your things
yourselves.
one more time so that people maybe find you for the first time. Where can they find you again? Fenway, where can folks find you?
Sure. So I am and have been Fenway Jones, also known as Fenway the Teen DM on Twitter, and at Jasper's Game Day on all of the social medias. So find me on there. You can also find more about Jasper's Game Day at jaspersgameday.com. We do a lot of fun things, and yeah, thank you all so much for having me.
Amazing.
D'Angelo, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me on all social media at @that_D'Angelo. My name is D'Angelo Murillo, and I'm a tabletop RPG performer, writer, amateur game designer, and a whole bunch of other things. Always creating events and projects to help our community with inclusivity and diversity and everything. So yeah, you can check it out there.
And Jeremy?
I'm Jeremy Cobb. I'm 1/3 of Three Black Halflings. You can find us, our show, wherever pods are cast. You can also find us on social media at TB Halflings, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And is there anything? Oh, yeah, we also have a Patreon. If you like all that stuff, you can go check us out at Patreon.
Amazing.
Halflings.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you everyone who put bits in the chat to throw in a little extra bit of chaos. This was excellent. I had a lot of fun. And join us Saturday for the continuation of the Dresda Files while Tim and Em are on mat leave, run by, as you have seen tonight, the excellent Sean Deppner. Thank you so much. I don't think we have a sign off for this one. We usually have a sign off for our episodes, but I'm just going to do this.
See you next time, buddy.
Bye.
Oh, we're Blackwater.